Time to get my hands dirty again.
I made my first few thousand by accident. I swear you don't even know the half of it. Never would imagine I'd be passionate. And the plug always know I'm coming back again. Getting money all day until the nightfall. I remember mama couldn't keep the lights on. Now my diamonds shine brighter with the lights off. Black Soprano family, we ain't nothing like y'all.
Yo, young nigga got rich, fresh out the projects. When I put a Picasso inside a Pyrex. You want this kind of respect, but you ain't hot yet. First, you gotta progress and keep the secrets that I kept. The streets took my kin from me, feeling like I'm a Kennedy. Sentenced me to a trilogy, but came home with my dignity. The traps I had the agents and the bureaus working. They tried to get in my brain, just like a neurosurgeon. I'm what they mean when they say the world ain't perfect. Enough cash to buy my bitch and your girl a Birkin. You bring around me and your girl get purchased. I'ma pull my dick out and fuck the world on purpose. The highs always balance out the lows. When you catch it by the hole, and your talent pulling racks about a roll. For my niggas that's bitten with their calendars to go.
Yeah, niggas is funny. This nigga said, yeah, you know, after that, I just had to decide. I think it's time to leave. It was like, that's when you thought it was time to leave the street? Nigga, as soon as I see them niggas with the gun, that's when I'm like, oh, I think now's the time to leave the streets. God damn. Nah, them niggas is different out there, fam. Shout out to Ben the Butcher, that was fucking hard. That song was called Pyrex Picasso, off of his new, I guess, EP album. It's 19 minutes, so I'll call it an EP. Called Pablo, what was that? Pyrex Picasso. God damn. This niggas with all these names. And the album art looks fucking fire.
It does look, can't lie.
Yeah, it's fucking hard. Anyways, how you guys feeling? What you guys saying? How's your week been? Who wants to go first?
My week's been calm.
Yeah?
My week's been calm, fam.
Stressed lately?
At this point, I'm just, whatever comes.
Niggas YOLOing it out here.
Not for real.
Nah, let's put out good energy out there. In the name of the universe, you're gonna overcome, you're gonna be successful. Like this dissertation thing you're writing, whatever it's called, this project that you got, you're gonna get, what is it, distinction in all of them. Don't worry about it.
I'm trying.
At least a pass.
Hopefully.
Just put good energies out there. How about you, my guy?
I'm not gonna lie, it's been hella active this week.
Ooh, it's been an active week.
It's been active. Like Monday, I went XOY in it, and that was active. And then
what's that? Explain to the audience.
So for those who don't know, XOY is a type of club in it where they play your typical hip hop tunes, and they play a bit of garage.
Is that the one in Shoreditch?
Yeah. Shoreditch, hella Asian things though. Like, yeah, Asian things.
Because it's like pretty much East London.
Yeah, it pretty much is, isn't it? So it's calm. It was a good club in it. And then yesterday, I literally just went Prism, which is totally different.
Wait,
Didn't like it.
Niggas just jumped out like that.
Not prison. He said prism.
Oh. I was like, wait, what?
No,
your
Prism.
dad upstate?
No,
I'm joking.
Prism. Like Prism.
Okay.
Prism was different.
I've never heard of Prism.
It's in Birmingham,
where's that?
Birmingham? Nah.
Not the one in Birmingham?
Nah, the one in Watford still.
Watford.
Yeah, Watford. Yeah, I went Watford
okay.
yesterday. And I'll tell you what, yeah. The music, so there's a main room in it, and then where they play like, you know, your UK tunes, not UK like drill and all that, like, you know, the garage, a little bit of grime here and there. And then there's the upstairs room which they play like R&B, hip hop, and bashment, dance room. That's a room I was in, best believe. Hella black girls, hella white things. Oh my god, the white things are revolved.
Fam, I was thinking about that like literally last week.
Fam,
what they eating nowadays?
I don't know, you know.
They be skinny and have the fattest ass. I'm like, what the fuck
hang around
is
with black
going
girls,
on?
The black girls be feeding them good.
Hey, black queens, I love you.
Yeah,
but y'all need to watch out, man.
You've been spreading too much love, I can't lie. But
I thought it was exclusive to them, but yeah, Karen. Sorry.
It was a different vibe, and I went with it was 7 men deep. It was 7 of us in it, and it was calm. But I'll tell you what, compared to XOY, XOY, the girls were a little bit more open to dancing.
Okay.
Whereas I went Prism, and the girls were so stush. Oh my god, there was the stiffest girls. Because
I think it's because it's outside London.
maybe I don't know.
Because clubbing outside London is very...
It was a bit dry. I can't lie to you. Like,
unless you're in Liverpool.
you have to, you know, the ones where you have to force a couple of things. The mosh pits were alright.
This is 2021.
You can't say that, yeah.
Or you can't say mosh pits.
No, you can't.
What? I'm confused.
Can't say force a couple things.
Yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant though.
I know. But niggas go ahead.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
That's a soundbite.
Man, no, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean it like that.
That's funny. But yeah,
I meant, you know, like the energy.
Yeah,
you had to bring out the
yeah,
energy in it.
Yeah.
Like the men that were called. But I'll tell you one thing about clubs, there's too many men. And I say this every single time. And another thing that pisses me off about clubs is, why do girls dance with other girls?
Oh yeah.
Like you know
what it is?
They be
it's
twerking
teasing.
on each other.
It's teasing.
But then when you
that's
move,
it. That's the only reason they do that. It makes no other sense.
It doesn't make
You're
sense.
obviously not getting aroused by these girls dancing on you. You're not enjoying it. You all hate each other.
I'm just like, bruv, what a waste of time. Like, why are you...
Right?
Why are you dancing...
Hey, you brought it up, man. But you're right. You're absolutely right.
Oh my God. It's the most jarring thing to see. And when everyone's in there like their own group, innit? Because no one really wants to socialize. I'm all down for socializing, but see me, if I'm being honest, like, you see other men them get rejected by girls and they take it on the chin. I take it on the chin as well, but I start feeling a certain way. I'm just like, you know what? Why am I even here? Like, I can't even be asked anymore.
You come with a certain level of motivation.
Yeah,
and
I come
through
with
the night, it starts to chip away.
It slowly chips away.
Niggas.
You can go home and recharge, innit? Next day you're back at the same level.
Next day you're back and your confidence back in it, but it slowly chips away. Like
Brothers. How old are you?
I'm 20.
20.
I'm 21,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. It's because you're not younger. You have to learn to just be like, on to the next. You have to
it's
learn.
True. It's true.
Because by the end of the night, you back the baddest one, and then the first one that you spoke to at the end of the night is not looking at you like, oh no, and you're like, bitch, maybe tomorrow.
Right, what going now?
Nah,
where's the source now?
I
get what you mean.
I understand that because I've been through that obviously when I was 20. You know what I mean? Like I've been through that, and you go in with like, oh, mine's the baddest. Like you looking the waviest, and then the first girl you talk to, just look at you like.
I lie, and then I'm like, you're not even with that, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I was just trying to lose you because you were.
I know.
No, but I would never. I've never ever said
I
that.
know we can't. I know we can't. But he's not wrong.
I've never. I thought it. I'd never said that to a girl. Though. I wouldn't chat to a girl and then be like, "You're dead," because that doesn't make sense. Why would you chat to the
Yeah,
person?
exactly. Because even though you're dead, you have a fat bum.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I will still go there.
Like jiggling
you know
everything.
what I'm saying? Like, but the face department, like,
it's not
different.
there.
But anyways, that was interesting. Later on, we're gonna get into some of the different cultural
of course
things between over here and America. But for now, let's get into it. Wagwan Mandem or Wagwan Gelem, welcome to the bando. And welcome to the best show in the motherfucking UK, where we deliver you news and all things entertainment. But remember, all is art and all art is man-made in the image of motherfucking God. Alright, with me here, I have Legacy.
Yo.
Guy bend sounds, make sound, do whatever the fuck he wants. And I'm your sexy host, cultural controller, bucket hat bandit, hit and run connoisseur. I thought of another one. Your older sister's roommate. I'm oldest nigga's older sister's roommate, fam. Anyways, and today we have a guest with us.
Well, go on.
Introduce yourself.
Josh, 20 years old. Lived in the UK 18 years. Recently moved to America. Here on holiday currently. Going back in sometime around September. Right now, I've been moving hella active because I'm trying to get all this fun shit out of the way. Because I know when I go back to America, it's gone back straight back to work. Straight back to work. So I'm doing the most right now.
At least while you're working, you got all the bad bees around you. They're not bad in America.
Nah, yes and no. I'll tell you what, yeah. Like where I work.
Don't ruin
Yeah, that's
my
the
dream
dream for somebody. Yeah.
No,
Don't ruin my
Yeah,
dream.
it's a dream, yeah. But for me, I think it's my accent what sells it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
that nigga, that's cool. That's all.
And you're good, yeah. But then I'll tell you what, the girls out there, like I was talking to you about earlier, like they'll fully finesse you. Like the amount of girls
I know, but are they bad?
They're bad. Yeah. Of course.
Like, we good.
Yeah, we good.
Obviously, I don't want to get
it.
finessed.
Exactly, but me, I don't really look for someone temporary.
Yeah.
You know, I like. You know, I don't want. Like, obviously, the temporary thing is cool, but you know, at the end of the day, I feel like,
I love, but fuck that.
Yeah. I'm a bit 50-50 with it. I'm 50-50 with a lot of things, to be fair. Like, I play devil's advocate a lot, if I'm being real. Yeah, but
fair enough.
It's just it's different, like in America, because fam, music's different, cars are different, girls are different.
We'll get into that.
We'll get into that a lot, innit? But
we'll get into that a little bit. But what else we need to get into right now is the iCity General, man. He's recently pleaded guilty. For you know the story?
The 28?
28 kilograms of cannabis is what he was trying to smuggle into the UK from
where?
Poland and from Spain.
Was it Germany as well, or was it just
no, just Poland and Spain?
Oh, okay.
God damn, Nines. And then I was listening to his album. Fam, he says everything on the song. He said everything on the song.
Man, them really be self-snitching, incriminating yourself.
I like, because the thing is, I heard the news and I felt a bit like, I was like, oh, let me go back to my Nines catalogue. Because there was a time where I was just listening to Nines the whole time. I have so much respect for his music, his artistry, he's fucking amazing. And then I'm listening back on it and I'm like, this is why this nigga got bagged.
Fam, he literally just said everything that he was planning to do, or if not had done already.
One of his lyrics was like, I'll never go broke, I'm best friends with the Connect. Literally is what he says on the song, and I'm just like, bro, of course the police are looking at you.
And you think they're not, but they really are.
Fam, what do you mean? 1000% they are, especially if you're like a rapper. Rappers get the bad end of the stick because you can be an R&B singer and do all this shit. They won't really care because R&B is kind of like autonomous to love and all that type of stuff. So they don't attribute it to violence. So they won't even look at you. But if you're a rapper, fam, they're looking at you, especially in the UK, fam. It's crazy. But with the whole Nine situation.
So you said he pleaded guilty?
Yeah, he pleaded guilty, yes. So he pleaded guilty. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
And he will now be facing... there hasn't been a verdict yet. So the obviously in the court of law, there's a jury.
Yeah, there's a trial and all that.
Exactly.
So if you plead guilty, does that mean you get
that means you don't get a full year?
I was about to say, you might not get... Yeah, because you owned up to it, realistically, innit?
And also as well, with obviously the law is so dirty and... you might own up to one part of it, and then so it will be a deal between the prosecutors and his lawyers, and I'm sure he has good lawyers.
I don't know.
He's a millionaire. He has a Ferrari in the block.
Oh, he does. I didn't even know.
Yeah, he's a millionaire.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
He's been a millionaire since 2016.
Oh, mad. Oh shit! Then I didn't know that.
And he has a Ferrari on the block.
But no one's gonna touch that.
No, of course no. It's Nines. They're not gonna touch it.
No one's gonna touch.
But anyways, so now he's waiting. We're waiting for more reports on how many years he's agreed to, because he's agreed in a couple years, but it just didn't come out.
So was there anyone involved? Or was literally?
It was him and his business partner. I can't remember the other guy's name.
They got bagged.
They both got bagged.
Yep.
Imagine that though. No, but the thing is, if you don't get caught, you know how much money you're baking, but you know how much money you're making.
If you get caught, this nigga's got accounts
like GTA,
offshore. This nigga, Nines is okay. This guy is the type of guy that fully believes in the drug dealer lifestyle type of situation. Like, he wants to be Pablo Escobar type of thing. So all of that money, they're not gonna be. I predict, from what I know about him, they're not going to be able to recover.
Right.
Because I think, I don't have any evidence of this, that he has offshore accounts.
Yeah, probably.
His little daughter, who's 6 years old, owns a Rolex.
Same mothers. I wouldn't entrust. I wouldn't entrust for a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Maybe if she was 15 or 16. Not for what you said.
That's heavy.
That's heavy, bro.
That's heavy.
Cause that makes her a target. if she's worried.
But then that's what I'm saying. That's the type of money that he has.
That's endangering your child, though.
That's true, but there's bodyguards.
There's bodyguards, but there's only so much they can do realistically.
I know, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But this guy's the type of person that goes to fucking Cuba and fucking Uganda on holiday whenever fucking feels like it. So he's got that much money to make sure his family is secure.
He's got bread, fam.
Yeah, he's got houses all over London, like all legal as well. All legal.
Yeah, and people know Lanez.
And everything. Yeah.
People know Lanez.
Yeah, he's in the upper echelon of society and shit. Like, he's not just a rapper. He's a smart ass guy.
Businessman.
Yes. And that's another conversation I was gonna get into. I feel like, just let me know what you think about this. I feel like he only got bagged now because his deal's over with Excel Recordings.
So he had no more music to record, or something?
Nah, he had a 3-album deal with him.
And they came to the...
He's expired. He's done all 3 of them.
Check your phone, G.
He's done all 3 of them.
Yeah, but when you say, like, the Rolex on his door is a bit much, Lanez is like one of those people where everybody from all ends know him, innit?
Yeah.
So it's not really like a threat from the people. I don't even think Lanez has beef like that.
But hear this, yeah. You can say that everyone, you know, they know him, but how much do you really know someone? Because you don't know everyone like that, you know what I mean? There's always that one Donny or that one person that will try.
But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you know them really, really or not. But the fact that he's so popular and he's a big time drug dealer, it's like there's politicians who know this nigga like. Not personally, but like...
But they know him, innit?
Yeah.
I mean, from my perspective, I personally wouldn't do that simply because of the endangerment that you might put your daughter in.
Oh yeah, of course. But we're not staying stuck on the Rolex conversation.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I'm just saying that, you know, he's like, he's worked his way up to that situation where he's like this guy that everybody knows has a lot of money. I mean, we all know how he gets his money. But regardless, he's made so much connections internationally, nationally, blah, 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 worked so hard. He's a businessman at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right? You sign a deal with a record label, you put all of the lyrics about you doing all of the illegal shit on the record. The record label makes a lot of money from you. You make some money as well, but Lanez is making more money off of the drug game than he's making. He says it on the records that he's making from music.
Yeah.
So after all is said and done, your contract's over, and then now the record label's like, well, you guys can do whatever you want with him. We're not making anything from him.
Is it
and
that?
And then they go to him, arrest him. Was it worth it at the end of the day?
Is it that, or is it? I think there's a different conversation to have. Yeah, we all know that Lanez has been out here from day.
Yeah.
Is it that, or is it the fact that like now he was starting to use that money to put into his community? Because remember, he just came on an interview and said he's starting youth centres again, something that the government stopped like 5 years ago now.
I think it's both.
Yeah.
I think it's both.
I didn't even know.
And then suddenly he gets caught.
Bagged, yeah.
After we as the people knew.
Everybody
there's
knew.
no way the police didn't know Lanez.
Come on, everybody knew that Lanez was like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, it's like...
They knew it was on that. They waited. I feel like they waited for the perfect time, and it was like
that's what I feel.
Exactly.
It was all planned.
And even back then, but my whole the thing that kind of upsets me though about the music industry is this: back then, of course they knew, but back then they would have loved because Lanez was still doing shit for the community back then, but obviously maybe not as big as it is now. But even back then, they knew that he was doing all of this, and they wanted to get him. But they couldn't because he's got relationship with the Excel Recordings. They're making money off of him. This, that, and the third. So that's what I'm saying about how like he's well connected. Like he knew all of these niggas. But now that you're not in business with them no more, they're like, I don't care about.
Yeah, I don't. They don't.
You know
they don't need.
There was literally. I think I've said this story before on the podcast. There was literally a time where I was with him. We were working on a project. It was like a movie or some shit.
Yeah.
And the police pulled up. They knew that it was him right there. Like, he was about to roll a spliff. He threw the weed away. And they completely went past him and arrested everyone else around.
Wow.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Doesn't speak volumes.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know what it is.
And I know I always go on like I'm a nines dick rider or whatever, but once you witness some shit like that, you're like, oh, this is a different level of power.
Wow.
This is a different level of power.
They know exactly who they. It's like seeing Pablo Escobar in public, but you're not gonna arrest him.
Yeah, they're not gonna arrest him because they know if they do, there's a lawsuit coming. There's gonna be a headache. That police officer is probably gonna lose their job. Blah blah blah.
They're gonna find out their family. They're gonna find out.
That's when I was like, oh, this guy.
Yeah, like didn't that happen recently where they arrested one of those drug lords and they started killing police? Yeah.
What?
In Mexico.
Oh yeah.
They started.
Nigga, that be happening every day.
They started airing off police.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Mexico is different.
Yeah, they had to just take.
Imagine being a Fed in Mexico though. Oh my god, the amount of headache.
Fam. Don't be a Fed in Mexico. Don't be
a Fed in general.
If I was in Mexico, I'll be a drug dealer. Yeah, they got an upper hand. What? I'll be a drug dealer, easy.
Fan.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Nines, and I guess I wouldn't say free the guy, but
I don't know. I mean, there's morals in it. Right, free him. I mean, like he.
Hey, I have no opinion on this.
Now, for my thing is, how can you let tobacco, be a prominent thing, but weed can't be? Like, in my eyes, it's not as bad. I don't think you should get that much. But 28 kilos. Fucking hell.
28 kilos. For you guys that don't understand what that is, 28 grams makes an ounce.
Yes.
1,000 ounces makes a kilogram.
So just imagine 28 of them.
Kilogram. That's what. And then 28 kilograms, that's half a pound. That's bad.
Fam.
That's a small child.
Pretty much.
Oh my days.
That's a lot of weed, bruv.
But how do we feel about this?
It might be bigger than a small child, actually.
How do we feel about this and him getting this much time when it seems like we're heading in the direction of weed being legalized?
Especially in Europe.
No.
Back on your topic, yeah. So if weed does get legalized, would he get freed or what?
No.
Nope.
But why not though?
Because the time period at which he committed the crime, it was illegal. And on top of that, they're not prosecuting him on a possession basis. They're prosecuting him on an intent to supply.
Ah, okay, I see.
That's a much.
So it's not necessarily possession; is intent to sell.
Yeah, they're not trying to get him for possession,
because that's minor. Like he could have got like minor years.
They're trying to, but to respond to your question, that's why I feel like they went for him now before it develops in the future that it's legal and there's coffee shops around. Because there's already coffee shops in London right now where you can go buy weed and sit in there and smoke. They're just underground. Nah, I've been to a few of them. Like, I don't want to.
You don't want to. I was about to say you hard up a little bit.
I'm not going to mention no names.
At the thing, a little bit,
not going to mention no names. No location. Shepherd's Bush. No location.
Oh my! That's a Shepherd's Bush.
I'm joking.
You better get out of there right now.
My guy's sweating like, what's he doing? I'm kidding. But yeah, that's why they decided to get rid of him before that becomes a thing. And when that becomes legal, best believe I'm owning a coffee shop.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be the best thing to invest in.
Yes.
No, but everyone's going to be doing it though.
Not everyone's.
I'm not saying
not everyone, but like
start one. I'm saying like just.
Stop.
No, I don't mean the coffee shop thing. I mean like as soon as weed becomes legalized, everyone's going to be shutting.
Yeah.
Shutting.
I know, but then that's
and prices are going to rise because the demand will go up.
Do you think?
I disagree. I think prices are going to go lower.
Well, because everyone has it.
No, because the bigger companies can now sell it.
Oh, sell it.
They can now mass produce it.
Do you think the drug dealers now are going to protest? No, because I can imagine that. They're shagging the independent man.
I can imagine that. Though. Like they'd be like, we've been doing this from time, innit?
Fam, the police is just gonna come up and round all of you man up. Like, you've been selling drugs illegally for time? Okay, cool.
But now it's legal. Like, you can't do someone.
They have to unionize or something.
Nah, you can't unionize and be a drug dealer. That's not tough. It's not tough to unionize. It's not tough. Oh yeah, sorry. It's not tough to unionize at all. But yeah, like, okay, I think, to answer your question though, I think prices are going to go down because you're just going to one day wake up and see Sainsbury's has a coffee shop.
There's hella CBD shops as well.
Exactly, there's hella companies already doing CBD oils, CBD drinks and all of this type of stuff. With normal people, on the other hand, that might think, oh yeah, it's legal now, I can now start shutting. What they're gonna realize is you have to get permits, you have to get licenses, and all of this shit costs money. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't just be shutting out of your room.
They're gonna make it hard so they can set up first.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna do.
And they're already setting up as well. I've been doing my research. Some companies are already in motion, so it's coming. I reckon 2023, maybe even 2022, depends. Wow. But anyways, shout out to the landlord. Free the guy. Well. Free the guy. Eventually.
Let him serve a little bit.
But then free him.
Morally, it was wrong, but I see what he's trying to do. But
yeah, I mean,
free the guy.
And so Mr. Lanez is about to get his bail revoked. The audio's going, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Lanez is about to get his bail revoked because he was on the Rolling Loud stage, and he had no idea that Meg Thee Stallion was backstage. Of course, but he has a restraining order and he's not supposed to be within 100 feet of her. Oh. So now her lawyers are trying to get him locked up.
Sounds tricky.
Because he stepped out on stage literally after she stepped off stage.
Oh, and they have a restraining order, so technically, that's a mad situation.
I know, because
it wasn't on purpose, like.
That's it's not.
No, I mean, like, he had no intention of being that close, even though that the same festival. He had every
intention of being there.
I mean, of being at the festival, but not. I doubt he had the intention of being
at the same stage.
At the same stage at the same time, like.
I know, but you say that, but then who's performing on what stage. There's no way you're telling me.
But then, if that was the case, then why didn't Rolling Loud book them at different times? Like,
that's
why
not Rolling Loud's business.
I mean, well,
that's your business to be like, oof, I have this restraining order, can't do this. Rolling Loud, they're just trying to get their money, like, they're not.
It's true. They shouldn't give two dams. Yeah,
I mean,
true.
But it's just, I think it's bullshit on the side of Meg's lawyer's case, because it's not like he went and antagonized her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he was there for work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You were also there for work, but what I would say is this: it just seems like Meg's camp. Let's put it that way.
Right.
She's juicing it.
Yeah, it seems like they're bitter as fuck.
They're juicing it, bro.
And it's because the album didn't bang.
It didn't. It really didn't.
It didn't bang. If the album banged, it would be a different situation. I don't think they would even care about Tory Lanez.
Meg is so overrated.
Bro. Support black women, innit? But when it's trash, it's trash.
There's levels, innit? You can't.
I didn't want to trash it because of all the twerk that came with it. She gimmicked me for a second there. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe there's some talent behind this. Let me just enjoy the twerk for now. But then it just carried on being just twerk.
She got 2 good songs, G. That's the one with the baby. What's it called? Cash It or something like that.
And that's debatable, to be honest with you.
I find that song pretty much decent. And then there was one more other song that she did. I think that's what she blew up on. Other than that, I don't know any of her tunes, man. Because I'm not really gonna listen to Meg Thee Stallion, innit? But
yeah,
I just think she's over it. Like, all she does is twerk. And she's not even. She's nice, but she's not that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's not that nice. She's not top tier.
Yeah, man. Some women say that's misogynistic. Who are you to say that?
Oh, I have my opinion. The same way girls have their opinion on men.
All women are beautiful. All the same. The same exact amount of beauty exists in all women. Oh, no. That's all I believe.
Cap.
But I'm not gonna lie. You've never been in a room where you've had to be that nigga. Where there's a thing that you're ready to secure. It's ready. It's there. Like it's just a thing of calling an Uber and taking that. You know what I mean? Like, not taking it to your house. That sounds bad. But like calling an Uber and lovely going home together.
Yeah, lovely going home together. Having a nice night.
Exactly. And then you bump into one of your boys and he's saying some misogynistic shit.
And then
that you would normally be like, yeah, my nigga, you right. But in that position, you're like,
bro, you're doing the most. Like, why are you talking like
why
that?
Why are you bringing it up right now? So you have to be like, bro, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. I don't believe in that, baby girl. Let's go inside. Let's what, man? That's crazy. But so what y'all think about the situation with Meg Thee Stallion? With the attorneys trying to get his bail revoked because he's out right now because his bail.
It sounds petty.
He paid his bill, yeah.
It sounds very, very petty. Like,
it is very petty.
I understand restraining order, but if you're there strictly for business, not for pleasure, I don't think she has a reason to do that, especially if they weren't even talking. Or
Exactly.
I don't think it was his intention to purposely be in the same area as that. It's just unfortunate that they was there at the same time. You know, they were both there for the festival.
Yeah.
And I think she just needs to stop that shit because you know it's because also she's a big influence as well, innit? So if she's doing shit like that, guess what other girls are gonna do? G, they're gonna find some shit, and it doesn't have to be Rasheen or no, but some shit on that level, that petty stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And then they think they can get away with it.
Nigga, it's too late for us, man. We have lost this gender war. Fam.
Yeah, man.
Like we're
No,
in the dirt.
No, you can we can't.
What?
Look, this is gonna sound misogynistic as fuck right now, yeah, but men truly do run shit.
Bookmark, please.
I really started.
Men really do run shit.
Explain further, young king.
Look, okay. Look, the majority of sorry.
Yeah, that's cool. That's calm. No, carry on because you can't even hear.
Yeah, the majority of stuff that goes on in the world is run by man, right? Sports run by men. Entertainment run by men.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Nah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I guarantee you, whoever organized Rolling Loud was probably a man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
The
majority
you
of
saying a woman is incapable.
no, I'm not saying that they're incapable. All I'm saying is this whole gender. Okay, first of all, this gender war is a bit
It's
dumb.
stupid.
It's
Yeah,
very
it's-
stupid,
yeah.
right? Like we're all human race, we're all the same people.
Yeah.
innit? But since women want to go ahead and bring on that topic, we have every right to argue back, right?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Right.
That's true. But they want you to be quiet on that,
Why? But why should we be quiet though?
so that they can get off all this shit. And do you know hear what Drake said? He said, "You listening is finally going to make you look in the mirror
This
and
Drake guy.
own up to your." He said that on a song.
Is that me?
No, and he also said, "Me going first means you finally get to hear someone else's perspective." Women don't want to hear about your opinion.
Yeah.
They
They
don't.
don't give a fuck about how you.
They're selling themselves
Niggas.
dreams.
Yeah, they're selling niggas' dreams even. And on top of selling themselves dreams, because they do that. They're selling
They
niggas,
sell
niggas, they
themselves
don't
dreams.
care about how you feel about that. She's made that decision and that's it.
Fam.
Now, she's working on manipulating you to agree on the decision she's already made. She don't care that you don't like her. She don't give a fuck. So we lost. Like, let's just...
No, see, that's where I disagree.
Even though we
I don't
run
think,
shit-
No. I think this
Because
is
we
where,
do.
I think this is where a lot of things go wrong. Right? I don't think it's a win or lose thing.
Okay.
I think it's just
I'm listening.
it's you're in the green now. Like most times we're in the green, and then sometimes you can be in the red, innit?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's a win or lose thing. Because if you're talking about win or lose, men will win 100% of the time. Because we run shit.
Not on all things, though.
No, it's
Not on
true.
all things. On most things, but not on all things.
Not on all things.
Not on all things.
Okay, well, give me what? Like
When
what?
it comes to organizing shit, we lose. Fam, if all of them was to come together now, like they are right now in the dating world, that's why we're losing in the dating world.
Yeah.
Because do you know how many women group chat there is where they're
Yeah.
sharing all the secrets and it's like a spy shit to them, fam.
I get what Josh is saying, right?
Niggas don't have time for that. We don't even think on that level that
It's not
we
a
need to do that.
win-lose thing. It creates more of an imbalance.
It does.
Yeah. But then that's what I mean when I say lose. Obviously, I don't mean
Yeah,
you know, we're losing.
But at the end of the day, women will do what we allow.
Exactly.
And it's just because,
You know
and like
what
you said,
I
they're
mean?
better organizers. Like,
They're better
Some-
organizers.
yeah, I think they're better organizers.
Bruv, have you seen a
Definitely
women's
better
group chat, bruv, when they're trying to fucking plan something?
They might not
Yeah,
agree.
Man,
They might
man
not
will be
agree.
like,
They might not agree.
They'll
but
get there, though. They'll get there.
they'll
no,
get
man
there
will be like, what are you
somehow.
saying? Nando's tonight, yeah? Cool, man's on it, man can't make it. Simple.
I know, but then that's what I'm saying. You're confusing decision making with organizing.
Yeah.
We're better at decision making. You're correct. We
Yeah.
make decisions because we don't linger on the thought. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
is
It's
that
just-
why I'm doing this or I'm
it's
not?
going, it's going.
Exactly.
I hear that, I
like,
hear that, yeah.
am I feeling this? No, I'm not feeling it.
But
Cool,
women
let's
will
move
plan
on.
they'll plan like a trip abroad. And they'll be
Exactly.
like, 12 o'clock we're here.
Yeah.
5 o'clock we're here.
Fact.
Okay, yeah. 'cause-
And to
yeah.
get to all of that, there's been 75,000 hours of
Yeah.
group chat messaging of, oh no, I don't like the color. Oh no, but maybe we should go at 2075 because my hair normally gets all rowdy and then I have to
Yeah.
keep it down. Like they can't get to a decision.
Okay,
easily,
on that basis,
but
I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
organizing,
okay, fair enough.
they'll kill us,
Yeah,
fam.
they'll kill us.
They'll fam. So I say that to say, if women was to organize against men and like really and truly want to kill all of us, fam, we're done. We are, but on most things we're good.
Most things are good.
Most things we're good.
Yeah,
Most things we're
again,
good.
yeah.
I think a lot of the things that come up today in like dating and gender wars, is simply because one side hasn't lived the other side.
That's true. And one side,
So it's like it's a lack of empathy.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they just haven't experienced the other side.
That's true.
No, but if you're okay, so let's look at it from our perspective, right? A lot of women would say that, like, let's say if you're rolling on the road, a lot of women, they'll say they're more in danger than they are than men, like on being on the road. Well, I understand, but I feel like as a man rolling out on the road, like I feel like you have to be a lot more cautious. But don't get me wrong, there's still girls out there that the madness can happen in it. But I feel like for a man, you have to be 10 times more cautious because there's a lot of shit that can go down that won't necessarily happen to a woman. It's still possible, don't get me wrong.
I think it's just different.
There's a lot of shit that happens because there's a woman there.
Exactly. And also there's a lot of shit that will happen to just a woman that would never happen to a man.
Yeah.
So it's just different.
It's just
scenarios.
It's different scenarios, isn't it?
Different.
But I'm talking about the scenario where if you're on the road, I feel like it's more like...
But it's safer to be a man than...
No, I think it's safer to be a woman on the road than a man.
Because imagine a man gets rushed. Have you seen the social experiment? Where the guy goes out and people rush him, but nobody helps him. And then the woman goes, and then people rush him, and then everybody in the street is on him. I
get that, and you look alright, but I don't want to get into this conversation. But just to like answer the question, just cut it off. It's like case by case situation, because if you're talking about a man on road where there's no one around and there might be like a possible assailant that might want to hurt them or whatever, the guy is safer. I mean, the guy has more of a chance than the woman does.
Right.
But in normal society and shit happening to men just in general, society don't give a fuck about men.
No.
Nigga, we're the casualties. When they talk about war, they're like, go there, you lot die, and then let the rest of us...
And to be fair, we do some risky shit sometimes. Like,
exactly.
I can just leave my house at 1 a.m. and I won't even think twice about it.
Exactly.
And then I'll be on my way home,
But for a woman, it's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
I'll be on my way home and I'll be like, this way is kind of long. I'll take the short alleyway.
The short way.
There's
dark
eyes
alleyway.
in the dark.
Exactly.
I'm just like,
Red eyes looking at you. It's like
and
one
you don't
street
feel
light.
like you don't feel like some nigga's gonna jump out.
I don't feel like that.
And even
neither do
if
I.
some nigga does jump out, you feel like you'll be able to swing at him. Exactly.
You gotta walk with confidence though, because they smell fear, you know. They smell fear, you know.
But let's not get stuck on that.
Okay, cool.
Because we kind of just took a tangent.
Yeah.
So what was Cassidy saying to Tory Lanez? To cut it back to the whole Tory Lanez.
Listen,
situation.
Cassidy, for his time, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he was alright, you know. Maybe he was doing his thing. But I heard
Was he there? But anyways, carry on.
like a month ago, this conversation started where some old Tory clips from Hot 97 came up with the Flunk Flex freestyle. And he was using some Cassidy bars and people were like, oh, he's stealing lines from Cassidy. And then
so dead.
before the Locks versus Dipset freestyle versus, a video comes out of Cassidy dissing Tory on a diss track, innit?
Okay.
It was shit, I'm not gonna lie. It was
I heard. We played a little bit of it on last week's podcast.
I thought he wasn't gonna reply. Tory wasn't gonna reply.
We said that on the podcast.
Yeah, we said that there's no reason for him to reply. But
Tory Lanez just love recording music. That's why.
I don't know why.
Like, why are you replying to Cassidy?
I don't know why he replied.
Cassidy's that he's bold, isn't it?
No. You might be thinking about Nelly.
No. He's bold, isn't it? Cassidy, he's a battle rapper.
Yeah, he's a battle rapper.
Yeah,
he's bold now.
Yeah, he's bold, fam. He just wears a cap. He's
shit.
bold. Yeah. And he's bare. Is he like short? Like he's bare short.
He is.
He's like
4'2".
Yeah, he's like brown skin, some shit like that. Yeah.
But no, he's washed. Like, I mean,
he is washed.
Maybe unless this is like a thing where like they both are in on it and they feel like the internet would. Because Tory Lanez is an internet troll. Sometimes.
Yeah, he
is. So I can see that happening. But otherwise, it makes no sense. Why are you replying to Cassidy? Yeah. Nobody knew what Cassidy's done in the last... Anyways.
I think Cassidy's just not on the net like that, and he just saw it.
He isn't, man.
Because the freestyle wasn't really... It wasn't disrespect. He kind of shouted out Cassidy. He said the lines, and then he made a reference to Cassidy.
Like, but then I don't know why Cassidy's taking it in that way. Like, if he's showing homage, if he's paying homage, what's the problem?
But for me, it's just why fucking even acknowledge Cassidy? Like, it's fucking Cassidy. Like, if I was walking down the road and Cassidy was like, "Oh, you broke ass, bitch ass nigga," I'd just be like, "Oh man, you need a home.
Yeah.
You need to
said you need that.
You good, bro? Can I help you out?" And I just carry on walking.
Real quick.
Yeah, like, it's Cassidy. Have you seen him?
Yeah, fam. He
like,
does look.
if I'm Tory,
active.
I'm not responding to Cassidy. I'm sorry. But anyways, was there something else about Tory that you wanted to mention before I move on?
Yeah. Are you gonna play the response?
Well, the Tory response.
Yeah, Tory's
if you
response.
want to play it. Because I didn't. To be honest, I didn't even think he was gonna respond. Let alone even save the video or want to analyze it. This is your segment, so I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, cool.
I'll let you take it away.
I'll play the response, but while I'm finding it,
Yeah.
This week or last week, Tory also hit us with another video where
What video is this?
he was telling us that apparently he sold out his unreleased album in under 57 seconds.
Damn.
Which, it sounds nuts, innit? 57 seconds.
And how many copies? How many?
He sold 1 million. So what's that? Gold?
I think that's
Platinum.
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 Yeah,
Shit.
platinum.
That's a platty.
57 seconds.
57%.
Damn.
But do you know what the appeal of that is? Those fans feel like no one else will have it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And that's the brilliance behind that. Because no one else does have it. Like, we don't have the MP3. They do.
Yeah.
And if we want to get it, we have to go buy it from them.
Yeah.
Like, say, for example, you're wondering, oh, yeah, shit, those songs, like... Or if someone who bought it was a DJ, for example. They went to a party, put the song on, everyone's vibing to it. People are like, what song is that? I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Go to DJ, oh, no, it's a Tory NFT thing. Oh, how can I download this in Apple Music? Nah, you have to buy it from me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That is kind of amazing.
So
Obviously,
let me quickly explain the NFT thing.
Go on.
So Tory sold this album as an NFT.
What does that NFT stand for?
So I don't even know what it stands for. to be
Okay.
honest. So it's
niggas fighting for territory. No, I'm kidding. We don't know.
So NFT is part of is a blockchain thing. So basically, it's one centralized thing that is expanded everywhere. So say like you go to a museum, right, and you see the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Because it's the only one.
Yeah.
It's priced so high.
Yeah.
Right.
So the basic idea behind NFT is for artists to have something that's exclusive to a certain degree that only a certain amount of people can have, and it's protected via blockchain.
Yeah. And that blockchain, just to add on top of what you just said, that blockchain is what stamps that is the
An
original
NFT,
one.
yeah.
So for example, if you was to like record an MP3 replacement of it, like the file that you have wouldn't have that blockchain thing on it.
Oh,
so people will be able to know that that's not the original.
That's not the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
So it's like stamping it.
Okay.
It's gonna change the game.
Yeah, that's kind of. So it's kind of reminds me of like the whole. You said what? It's kind of like stock market kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
You're holding it.
It's the same technology behind Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exact same thing.
I see. Yeah.
Yep.
And he sold them each copy for $1.
Yep.
So he made $1 million
in 57
And
seconds.
we're platinum. Even unreleased album.
So now,
That's crazy.
even the fans that have it,
yeah.
it's worth more than they bought.
It's
simply
worth more
because
than, exactly.
Yeah,
Because
'cause it's
no,
only a
but
certain
the
amount.
price that it is set by them. Because it's my copy, and for me to copy and paste my copy to you, I have to charge you for
But
it.
roughly, how much do you think they'll sell it for?
I don't know. It depends on who the person is.
Yeah.
But
Someone might say,
so if you had one,
$100.
how much would you sell it?
I'll say give me $100K. We're good.
100K.
If you want it that bad, because I'm evil
for
like that.
unreleased
Because I know
music?
it's not. Well, some fans go that crazy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
mad.
I think it
Okay,
depends.
There's a fan that bought a gold Wu-Tang album unreleased. The same situation, but this was a physical album.
Oh, he wasn't a fan. Martin Shkreli.
Yeah, well, he was a fan, but he's just a crazy
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
He was a
He
dickhead.
bought it for $1 million,
Fuck you know.
and that was like the only one.
It's the
recorded.
only one.
He's the only one that has it. No one else.
Yeah, right.
And he went on IG live and was playing it. Just to, like,
Would you
show
not
off
sell
to
that
people.
just for resale value? Like, would you not keep that?
I'll
for, like,
keep that for resale value. The
That's what
only
I'm
reason
saying.
why I'll do that is for money, because you can keep your own version and give them a new version, especially with the digital one.
I wouldn't touch I wouldn't open that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even touch it, man.
I think I don't think it really benefits people like Tory that much. Simply because
smaller artists.
he releases so much music. I don't even think it benefits smaller artists. I think it benefits older artists. So like how you said Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Say like, I don't know, say...
But you're thinking about it from a perspective of it's just been like introduced.
Yeah.
Like if you're a smaller artist and you get like an album or two like NFT now, in like 30 years, and also as well the original creator makes money.
Yeah.
A percentage of the money. Like say for example, after I bought off Tory Lanez, if I sell it to you for $100,000, if I don't know what is in the contract, if they're to make 30%, they're making 30 grand.
Yeah, they receive a royalty.
Exactly. So over time, it's
no
like
matter
royalty.
how many times it's sold.
Exactly.
Because it's got that stamp, it comes back to the original blockchain.
Yep. Yeah.
That's
so
yeah.
like, it's kind of like owning your masters in music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
pretty
you know
much.
what I mean?
Yeah, the whole royalties.
So it will help some smaller artists as it develops. Obviously, technology will get better.
So how does a smaller artist go about doing that then?
They would have to be small and get big. Literally. That's what I'm saying. I think it benefits older artists. Like, say Wu-Tang, they could make one copy.
Yeah.
And somebody will buy that for
Somebody's
crazy.
gonna buy it.
Yeah. Especially because their fans have stretched over the years. And it's the value, it's the allure of it.
That's
being limited. It's like selling one. It's like making a custom Lambo.
But Wu-Tang's wasn't an NFT though.
Yeah, it wasn't. But I'm saying now.
Yeah, no,
if they took that,
yeah, that's true. But I don't think one fan would buy an NFT for $1 million.
They would. I promise you. It's
a
always
collectible. It's always like, it's a collectible. Yes.
Maybe. Right. I wouldn't. I mean, no disrespect to Wu-Tang because I fuck with them niggas, but I wouldn't pay.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You might.
Even if I had the money, I probably wouldn't even.
Definitely not.
But it depends.
But congratulations to Tory Lanez.
Yeah,
that's an amazing accomplishment.
Big up everyone that has a copy, innit? You best make you some bread.
Yeah. And if you want to just email me one for free, that's cool.
Let me play a snippet of this.
Go on.
Oh,
people were saying that he was using a Meek flow as well.
Oh, well, Tory uses everyone's flow.
Was it on that Ghetto Symphony track, the instrumental? I saw something about that.
It might have been.
Where it was it a music video or was it a freestyle?
It was a music video.
Yeah, and it was a song. It's called Ghetto Symphony with A$AP Rocky and Gunplay. This was a long time ago. He used the same instrumental, but yeah, I bet people were like, yeah, he's using Meek's flow. I'm like, well, there's only a certain amount of flows you can use.
No.
But as soon as a new flow comes out, Tory Lanez is up on
We've said this on the podcast multiple times, right? Where I've said that Tory, he's a chameleon. I think he's really talented.
He's very, very
multiple
talented.
times he's used people's flows.
And you wouldn't even notice sometimes.
The pattern is he'll work with the artist first.
Yeah, and you would learn from him. So there's different. I think there's a fine line between copying and learning.
Yeah.
There's a very, very fine line because you look at someone like.
But that's the thing. I don't think Tory Lanez copies.
That's what I'm saying. He learns.
He
doesn't copy.
Yeah.
Because copying could be like bar for bar, or literally using the same flow, and you're kind of like twisting. It's like paraphrasing. Like you're paraphrasing what someone else has said. Whereas if you're learning something, you can learn how this person uses this rhyme to talk about this or talk about that. You know, that there's a very fine line.
Yeah, but get into the
the video.
You go.
$1,000 stuffed in my Marys, 400 on that Cullen and shit scary. Cause when I was backing out them business, nah, y'all ain't hear me. Now the Rolls Royce truck park and stun on any car that park near me. Hit the rolling, homie, I got time today. Ballin' like I'm signed to play. Common buying diamonds, eating ramen on the private plane. Disrespectful shooters with me, they don't make your mama stay. I done lost it all, got nothing to lose. I let my llama bang. Niggas say it's beef, but now I don't see it. I just see 50 packs, 50 him, 50 him. By the night, go get him whack. Sweating niggas dissing while I'm laughing, bringing millies back. Boy, you said it's danger, put that work and bring my glizzy back. I'm wearing out these sweats for a week straight. Left them in police take, my alibi for leaf steak. Yeah, I still a nigga float. And what? And what?
Even acknowledge, man. He's like, yeah, I'll steal a nigga's flow. And what, man?
And what? And he does it better than some of these niggas.
And he does as well.
He does. That's why you can't really.
You can't chat shit.
You can't because every time he does it, it's
good.
fire.
It's fire.
Yeah, he does it good.
doesn't-
I'm not mad at all.
As long as it adds to the song, I have no problem with it.
At all.
Shit, then.
And then him and Meek Mill were arguing on Twitter.
About this.
I don't think it was about this. I didn't see all the tweets. Akeem, did you see any of the tweets?
I saw some of them, but
They were just cussing each other.
yeah,
out.
they were just cussing each other out.
This is pointless, man.
Yeah.
It's just music at the end of the day. Isn't
And I think they're using all of that to troll. I think they're doing that so that people can talk about them because they both got music out. You know what I mean?
But then that's
Meek Mill-
what trends in it, and it makes them hot
Exactly.
at that
Do you get
moment.
what I mean?
So yeah, sometimes a lot of people. So hear this, yeah. A lot of people be like, "Is this staged or not?" There's a lot, you know. I don't know if you see.
There's a lot of staged.
There's a lot of staging, but sometimes I don't know whether it's legit or it's staged, because if it's staged, it's beneficial to both of them. But if it's not, that's creating beef that doesn't need to be like.
That's
had.
true, and that's why I believe that most of this rap beef
Yeah.
is staged. Most of
Most
them
of
are.
it, yeah.
The ones that aren't staged, it's very obvious that they're not staged. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little bit off topic, but have you seen the most recent thing with 6ix9ine and Blueface? Have you looked?
No.
Oh, yeah, I
what
saw
happened
that
there?
clip.
You
What
saw it.
happened
So they're talking about like boxing, innit? Because you know how celebrities are boxing nowadays.
Yeah,
like it's some fucking game. Like it's really. Like, but anyway, besides that, yeah,
They need to
was,
stop that, by the way.
they do. But there was just like people are like, is this staged or not? You know, it seems kind of fake. But then at the end of the day, they're both getting the bag from it because people are gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
But-
hence why
yeah.
it's staged. And sometimes even if the niggas hate each other, they'll come together and be like, let's do this to get the bag. Simple.
Like again, a bit off topic, but back when
Gucci.
no, I was gonna say Chip and Bugsy Malone were
Oh
beefing.
yeah, that was.
were
By the way,
beefing.
that's the best UK beef to ever happen.
Best.
No, I
Yeah.
think Skepta and Devilman was pretty.
Nah.
Nah.
It's because it wasn't the Chip and Bugsy that made it the best. It was Chip going
Chipmunk.
against so many
So-
niggas at the
He
same
did.
time.
He went against
He
Young
is
and
the
and,
best.
and he fucked them
He
up.
is the best.
Went
Chip
against
did
Big
fuck them up.
Nasty.
Fam.
To
did
a certain
Youngin
degree,
as well.
Skepta, Youngin, Bugsy Malone, and Bugsy Malone was the first one that started it,
Yeah.
He did as well.
and they wanted to kill Chipmunk.
And then when Chipmunk dropped Dickhead, bruv, and Lightwork,
Light work was cold.
Chipmunk just let
Lightwork was
everyone know
cold.
that, fam, stop, just stop. You're risking your own
Yeah,
health.
don't
here.
just don't diss
Don't
Chip.
magic
Don't
with
talk
that
about
thing,
Chip.
Just
Chip can
do it,
rap.
yeah.
Chip can rap.
But anyways, I was let me just quickly mention this though. Like, just talking about what was I gonna say actually? Talking about the rap music in the UK. Apparently, Made You Think 101 posted something that said rap niggas aren't selling records. Like rap music sales
It's on the
is
decline.
going down, and they aren't able to sell festival tickets.
for UK.
Yeah, for UK. That's another conversation we're gonna get into in another time of the podcast because we don't have that time to do it now.
Okay.
But we should talk about that. Like maybe you might come back on and we might get into that, or maybe not.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that. But that's like very interesting. We were talking about something just now that made me. What was we talking about just now that made me think I should bring that up?
Rap battles.
Was it rap battles or the beat rap beef?
Yeah, rap beefs. Yes. That's why in the UK, niggas gotta come together and do shit like that. No, they do.
I disagree.
They do. Come
Wait, why-
together
why-
and let's get the bag instead of doing the stupid one. Like say for example, 6-7 and 150 and 410 and them man. Back in the day when they had all of that beef going on. Wait. Hear me out.
Okay.
When they had all of that going on, imagine if they came together and did a joint
No
concert.
coming
No, but
together.
no one-
bro.
no
No coming together.
No one likes
No,
that.
but you know
That's
how
what I'm
much
saying.
money
No.
would have been made.
Yeah, but then who? But if everyone's all friendly, no one's gonna be
Exactly.
like, no one's gonna want to listen to that. G.
Listen,
Yeah, you're making
I
money.
don't know.
but
I don't. I'm not saying that. Like, let's come together and make songs together. I'm saying come together and do like a event where it's like,
Impossible.
6-7 versus
Impossible.
150.
no, bruv. See,
Oh, by the
what
way,
Americans are
sorry.
winning.
Don't worry about time, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually.
Just do the camera and I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We can carry on talking. And I just started.
Okay, this is why I say I disagree with you, right? You have to remember what rap is. Rap is an ego sport.
right.
It's literally an ego sport where niggas is talking about their lives or flexing their egos. It's all for ego, right?
Yeah.
I think the best time in the UK, if you ask me, was when everybody had beef with each other.
That's true, and that's my point, though. That's my point.
No, but I'm talking about there can be no collabs, there can be no peace. I'm talking about actual beef. I'm talking about. I think niggas is too nice these days. I think it's lacking.
Too nice these days.
It's lacking competitiveness.
Oh, okay.
I agree and I disagree at the same time because I feel like where UK music hit its peak was grime days.
I know, but that was competitive.
That was competitive, innit? But it was beef a lie. Like they were beefing.
There was a
time,
couple beef. There was a couple beef.
Tottenham, them places, Wood Green, all them places there. But then, wait, what? I even forgot what I was gonna say. I can't remember.
You're talking about competitiveness
and actual beef, having real life beef.
Oh yeah. So you said you disagree a lie.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's helped in the aspect where I feel like more people will be more interested and to learn about the beef, like the whole Chips and Bugs. Like I didn't know about Bugs Malone until Chip was beefing with him. So it helps in terms of popularity, but then when everyone's all friendly, and you're here collabing and just like, nah, you don't want to.
I know, but I feel like you're taking what I'm saying the wrong way. I'm not saying niggas need to be friends with each other. I'm saying niggas need to be behind the scenes going, let's plan this beef. Let's make it look.
No, it's not the same.
That's staged.
It's not the same. That's what I'm saying.
I know, boy.
I'm saying this is what.
I know, but if niggas are good,
this is what needs to happen.
But nowadays, people can suss that out.
Even if they're good actors, it's still different because as an MC, right?
Yeah.
There's a certain amount of venom you come with when you're actually beefing with someone versus when you're not. Like, for example, Royce and Lupe, right? Royce the 5'9" and Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah. They got beef going.
They had a podcast together and they were like, oh, let's battle for verbal exercise. And
the beef got real.
I think Royce, in my opinion, he thinks he's too hard. Yeah. I don't think he knows who Lupe Fiasco is.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
But
I don't think Lupe knows who Royce is.
No, that day, what Lupe did to Royce is shameful. It's disgusting. It's actually it was so bad that this nigga Royce is doing interviews saying, "There's rules in rap beef." And he got bodied.
You got. If you're saying that, then you know you got bodied.
You got bodied. You're finished.
All I'm gonna say is this: Royce didn't give him the venom.
He didn't. I'm not saying he couldn't have won.
Royce
he didn't understand.
Royce was just seeing this as, we're just playing here.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't understand.
And then Lupe was going too hard, like talking about,
but sometimes you can lose off that. That's still a loss. A loss is a loss. That's still a loss.
That's cool. But if Royce was to go at Lupe, Royce is winning.
No, he's not.
Okay.
That's so blasphemous.
And I love Lupe. I'm a Lupe fan. Food and Liquor, the whole first album, like that was my teenage years. I love Lupe Fiasco over Royce the 5'9". But Royce the 5'9" is a different type of rap beast. Different. It's not a joke.
Good or bad, like
in terms of like bars, in terms of double entendres, like
the rhyme,
different,
the rhythm,
different. Yeah, different. Like I feel like he's a level above Lupe, in my opinion.
Oh, real?
In my opinion. But are we done with Tory Lanez?
We're done.
Yeah. Talking about Canadian niggas. There's a new Canadian nigga who's just going out there and adopting other people's kids.
Huh?
What?
Follow me here.
Okay, let's see. You got me intrigued now.
I know Canada's trying to get citizens in that.
Because Canada's trying to get citizenships, they've sent my nigga Drizzy out there. Tell him, go to America, go to Africa, go to India. Find the most beautiful women in the world.
This straight nigga's a menace.
Take their sons and make them your son. So they can have a Canadian citizenship. This guy's out here buying chains for this little nigga now. What's his name? Amari Bailey.
Yeah.
And these niggas on Insta, look what my stepdaddy got me. Like, it's crazy.
Because he's smashing that mom, he feels like he's got a romantic kid in it.
I'm not gonna lie. If it was Amari Bailey and Drake was smashing your mom, are you not gonna be like?
No, I'd be a type of way. I wouldn't let that happen.
Wait,
no.
What?
Yeah,
I don't give a damn who. That's a
it's
violation.
Too public. It's too public.
Way.
Let me explain that again.
Someone that big. No.
You are 18 years old.
Don't call him big when he's smashing your mom.
Nah, bro. 18 years old and you're letting some famous guy.
But hold on. First of all, women can make their own decisions.
Right.
It's not up to the son.
True.
Secondly,
but it's your decision whether you
like it or not. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But secondly, let me rephrase the question. You're 18 years old, playing in the NBA. You're the most litest nigga playing in the NBA because apparently he's the best out of all the college kids.
Yeah.
Right? And then now, a nigga who has 500 million lives in a place called the Embassy.
Yeah.
Is your mom's new boyfriend. This nigga's like, oh yeah, you want to drive the Rolls Royce today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I want to drive. I'm 18, I want to drive the fucking Rolls Royce today. You're telling me you're going to be mad that he's smashing your mom? Fam, have your way with my mother, please. Drake.
It's only going like that now because it's Drake. It's only going
Talking about Drake though.
if it was
We're
anyone
talking
else-
about Drake.
I think if it was anyone else, it would be a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story.
Okay, if it's a couple people, it would be a different story. If it was Joe Budden, for example, like,
No,
Mom,
but
I'll sit my mom down, like, Mom, what you doing?
No, but at the same time, you also got to think, like, so if his mum wasn't as bait as she is now, or like in terms of like Instagram, I don't think it would be that deep.
Yeah.
It's because of what his Amari Bailey's mum looks like is what everyone's taking a piss out of. Because, fam, you see anything about his mum or Amari Bailey, you go straight to the comments,
Young
They're
King,
like,
what does she look like?
have you not seen the pictures, G?
I've seen what she looks like, but I would like you to explain.
Bro, voluptuous, curvaceous, light skin, big everything.
Oh, let's not get a colorism comments. I'm joking.
Bro, like, fam,
But yeah, carry what you say.
she is. I don't know if it was all natural. I doubt it. But
I don't think the art is natural.
I don't think
the
it is.
boobs might be natural. I've analysed some pictures.
But yeah, she's a
That sound
baddie,
like a
innit?
freak
She's a baddie.
She's a baddie.
Yeah. But like, if it wasn't her,
yeah,
I feel like this whole Drake situation wouldn't be as like
Yeah.
big
This
as it is
nigga,
now.
this nigga rented the stadium.
This man rented the stadium for a date. That's just like unbelievable money, G. Like for what?
This nigga got.
And he got caught on the lack as well.
No, man looked at the camera like,
He was like,
Yeah.
oh, go ahead.
you know what man's doing.
That's true, but he also looked at the camera like, these peasants. When would they leave me alone? When would they leave me? I mean, I fuck with y'all, but come on now. Trying to have a date in a whole stadium.
If your mom was a glamour model, yeah.
Is that what she is? Is she that? I'm asking, I don't know.
Have you know what she looks like? Like?
Yeah, I know what she looks
Have
like,
you
but I
seen
don't
her
know
Instagram?
if she... Oh, she's like an Instagram buddy.
Yeah. Like bikinis, taking pictures in pools, taking pictures in pools and shit. Do you have an Instagram?
I'll check.
Now I understand why Amari Gold is excited.
Fam,
This is 52nd stepdad.
Wait, are your Instagram on here? Can I see?
Yeah. This is his 52nd stepdad, and this is the richest stepdad he's had.
Fam.
Of course the nigga's excited. What are we talking about here? Yeah. UPC niggas are a bit heavy-handed. It's gonna be a bit
Look,
like,
right here. She's even verified, G. This is her, bro.
God.
She's an Instagram.
Them
She's
shits,
them
them shits look heavy.
Okay.
Look. Man, done it.
Oh,
And fam, you just
okay.
read the comments.
Are you
yeah?
on the Instagram as well? You're disgusting.
What do you mean?
And fam, all the comments are like, yeah, Drake definitely smashed. Here
Oh
before-
no, he.
here
Now
the Drake,
that I know
here
she's an
Drake.
Instagram baddie.
Yeah. Like, fam,
Respectfully, he defo smashed.
definitely, bro.
He was between them cheeks.
And he just felt like he
Damn.
needed to reward Amari with the chain, innit?
Fam, your mum, stellar performance. So
What is wrong with you? That is somebody's mother.
But like, again, back to the question.
But-
If you was Amari Bailey and that was your mum, how would you feel?
There's nothing you can do, fam. There's nothing you can do.
I'm not gonna lie. If that was my mum,
He's right.
I'll stop talking to my mum. On the real, like, there's no way that. So it's like imagine.
What,
your
you're
mum-
telling me you actually stopped talking to your mother
No, that's
because
like-
she's
that's like-
now dating Drake?
No. But okay, no, but
But-
not before, not Drake and Drake, but she's that
Before
type
all
of
that.
person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like imagine your
That
mum had an
makes more
OnlyFans.
Fam, we had that conversation like 2 weeks ago, remember? We had a conversation 2 weeks
This
ago.
OnlyFans thing,
Imagine the kids that are going to be like turning 18 in like 10 years' time.
bro. There was a story of a kid. Yeah, his mum had an OnlyFans. He's in like secondary school.
Let's get bullied.
People found out.
get
The
bullied,
whole
man.
school is
Your
showing
mum's-
him pictures of his mum's
Mum's-
OnlyFans.
Oh,
Man,
that's
them are
hell.
subscribing and oh
You're
my
like,
god,
I'm not
Man's
to your
like,
mum this
subscribe,
morning.
that's a
you enjoying your lunch?
violation.
I'm paid for that. Like, that's nuts.
That's disrespectful.
That's crazy.
Niggas are getting swung at. Are you mad?
Are you mad? Nah, but you can't fight everyone. Imagine
That's
fighting
true.
a million subscribers.
That's true. That's true.
Imagine fighting a million subscribers.
After the third one, I'll be like, you know what? It's wrong, man. What's the password again?
It is.
Oh my god.
I'm playing.
I couldn't imagine.
Am I serious?
What's the password?
That is so wrong. I'm playing. I don't want no parts of them type of
I'd disown
situation.
my mum if she had OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Straight.
If to be honest with you, I'm so glad I grew up in the era that I grew up in because half of us niggas don't know what our mums was doing in the 80s.
Yeah.
Do you know why? There wasn't cameras about.
Yeah, hundreds.
So
Nah,
thank
right.
God.
That's right, because I'd rather not know.
Exactly. Imagine
I'd
if
rather not know.
Fam, the niggas that are gonna be 18 and 10, I feel sorry for you niggas.
You're gonna find out your mum was on
niggas.
crud and she was loose and she was this and it's all on camera.
That's the bit.
That's the worst part.
Imagine you see a video floating about of Digga D smashing your mum in the woods.
Oh my god.
In
In
the
a bomber
woods.
jacket.
You gotta
Yeah,
be
he
lost.
was smashing. Oh my god, man.
In a bomber jacket. Of
That is
that,
disrespectul.
like,
Imagine having that conversation. Mum, did you get smashed by a Digga D?
Next to the pine tree.
he said next to the pine tree.
That must be the most awkward conversation.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Allow that.
I'm dead.
Honestly, like that.
How do we feel about rap niggas becoming the R&B niggas? Because back in the day,
Oh, you mean
the people that used to
the role reversing?
the people that used to be smashing crazy was like
Yeah.
Usher.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Kenny.
Whoa! What age was he smashing?
I don't know. That's none of my business.
Yeah, that's a
It
different.
was
That's a
like
different
Usher,
topic.
Trey Songz, R. Kelly. These days is Unknown T. Drake.
Wait.
I'm put Unknown T with Drake in the same category.
No disrespect to my guy Unknown T. I'm sure he gets a lot of tail, but
Yeah, he's
there's a lot of
hard,
niggas
but
that
I-
come
yeah,
before him. Like,
Okay,
I was even surprised.
My
you
bad,
said
my
that.
bad.
and then like, niggas said no.
thought you were
Niggas
gonna
went
say,
on
like-
before. There used to be Usher.
Yeah.
R.
And the man
Kelly.
said Unknown
No,
T.
Unknown T. I was like, wait.
Did you see what happened to him this week?
Wait.
What happened to
Unknown
this?
T.
Where would that go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Basically, he was seeing this girl, this model from Paris. I
Yeah,
think,
I'm
France or
gonna go a
something
bit
like
quick
that.
with this one, bro.
Yeah. And basically, he had a video where he's promoting his new album
Yeah.
with his actual girlfriend. And then this girl came on the TL and she was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you tricked me. You gave me this vision of marriage so you could take my virginity."
Oh shit, she's French.
Yeah.
My guy fucked her when he went to the because recently
You said you were gonna take my video.
you fuck me and then you have
You
a
said
new girlfriend.
We're supposed to eat croissants together in Paris.
Oh damn! Somehow this is all Virgin of Blow's fault.
Oh my days.
Because Virgin of Blow gave Unknown T a modeling opportunity.
Yeah, he did.
He flew down to Paris like under 2 weeks ago, and then this happened. So this is definitely true. I
Yeah,
believe
he was the blockchain.
The cat.
I'm dead. Yay.
Fam.
Niggas need to learn how to keep their thing.
All I'm saying is, shout out to niggas like Drake, Future.
Future, the man, the myth,
Future.
the legend.
Future is. I'm not gonna lie. I need to have a framed picture of him in my room.
Yeah, he's
Like, and that's not no homo thing. Just
He's a
like
goat, he's a goat.
guy
Yeah,
that
he
I
is.
respect. You know what I mean? If it wasn't that, it would be weird. I would have done it already. But that would be.
niggas need to salute Nick Cannon.
The cannon.
Nick,
I
don't
saw-
say it like that.
Wait,
Nah, Nick
I
Cannon.
saw an interview with
Bro.
this nigga last week, and Nick Cannon is the GOAT.
He's the GOAT, bro.
He's the GOAT.
Elaborate,
Yes.
please.
Do you know how many children this guy has?
I'll
Yes,
let him.
where?
He has like 7 baby moms.
Swear down.
And they're all cool with each other.
The girls are all
Yeah,
cool.
and on the interviews, like, they all already know what it is.
Fam.
Nigga, that's a different level.
And he's shooting, he's not hitting 8s. He's hitting 10s.
Tens.
9s.
Wasn't he with? He's divorced from
I'll-
Mariah
I'll-
Carey.
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I'd advise you go research his baby mums, and then you
might
have a
have to,
different,
you know. I
you have a
didn't know
different
that.
respect for this.
Cause
nigga.
I
Trust
ain't
me.
seen that nigga Nick Cannon on TV. Well,
No, you don't have
apart
to.
from Wild 'N Out.
You don't have to. They seen him on wherever he's been at.
Hush the fuck up.
Wow.
Where's that music coming from?
This is funny.
Or was that girl supposed to be about Ben's mom?
Yeah.
Did it show DJ Academics?
Oh, they didn't show DJ Academics. No. Actually, let me find a longer version of the video. I think is it the same guy that does the little baby videos? It's not the one.
I don't think it is. No.
Them ones are fucking hilarious.
I need to watch the next one.
Yeah, look at academics. I'm dead.
So you enjoying our date so far?
It's all right.
All right. Bitch, are you high? I fucking rented out a whole stadium.
Yeah, but
But fucking what? It's a whole stadium. This is romantic as shit.
I mean, it's all right. I don't even know what we eating. What is this? What is balut?
Balut is fertilized duck egg. You need to fucking experience culture and understand that's some fancy ass
So it's
shit.
a duck fetus?
Wait a minute. Hush the fuck up. Where's that music coming from?
This part is so happy. It's so funny.
Hey, what the fuck?
What's up, fam?
Don't you what's up, fam? I ain't your goddamn fam.
What's up, little bro?
I ain't your little bro either.
Oh, you my whoa.
What?
What's up, whoa?
No, what's up, I'm none of that. What the hell are you doing here? In the studio? In the
I'm
stadium?
finishing my album.
Finishing? Didn't your album
I
already come
decided
out?
to wait.
Wait on what?
Nothing. I don't know. When was you dropping yours?
Oh, goddamn. You better fucking not, Kanye. Goddamn it, Kanye.
Use God's name in vain,
I swear to
fam.
God. Oh, you make me so mad,
God's name
Kanye
in
West.
vain,
Why are all these people here? Y'all ain't social
at
distance.
Dirk.
They about to lay their features down for the album.
You gotta have Jay-Z, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, Playboy Cardi, and Lil Uzi.
Don't look like
That's too
you're
many
innocent as fuck.
features,
Lil Baby look
Kanye. You
accurate.
This
cheating.
is music for God, fam.
And why would you have Lil Uzi on the
I
gospel
don't even
album?
believe it, dude.
This.
What the fuck are you doing
He's
here?
another
Black.
feature.
That's
I'm
joke.
also working
Might
with
be
the
in
ghost
toilet.
of Michael Jackson and Pop Smoke.
That's
So I didn't come out, but I'm about to have the greatest album of all time.
He actually tweeted that he was gonna have the album of a life.
Oh my god. This nigga Kanye, bro. Why does he have that mask on as well?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Bro, I guarantee
I
you,
don't know.
people are gonna start wearing that now.
I'm sure there's a lot of Kanye fanboys that are already wearing that right now. Walking around. I
bro.
want to be like Kanye West.
Oh my days, he's a trendsetter. Though. I'll give it to him, bro. Definitely on the Rush Mountain.
He is.
Yeah, Rush Mountain.
Oh, with design.
Mount Rushmore.
With design, I respect that nigga so much. His design brain is fucking crazy. It's unbelievable.
So who's on your Mount Rushmore top 4?
Top 4. What wise? Like music wise?
Music wise, all time. All time.
Okay, are we talking they make music as in they're a producer or they're a rapper, as in they rap and sing and shit? Or just general?
General.
Just in general.
Just in general.
Whew. Okay, number 1 has to be Prince. Prince has to be up there.
Okay.
Prince, definitely. That's the number 1 musician to me.
Oh, so okay, so you're doing like musicians and then there's
Yeah.
rappers.
Is
Okay,
it
let's do
rappers?
rappers. Let's do
Oh,
rappers.
just rappers.
Let's
Just
do
rappers.
yeah,
Okay,
do
okay.
rappers, yeah.
Rapper, Nas is up there.
Nas.
I know this sounds cliche, but the first 2 spots goes to Nas and Jay-Z for me.
Okay.
That's fair.
That's standard. Like for me,
And this
obviously
is no
other
order,
people-
right?
In no order. In no
Okay.
order. Other people can have different. Like that's
Okay.
your thing, innit? And then I'll have, this might be controversial, but Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm joking.
I was about to say you're definitely.
I'm joking,
taking
I'm
side.
joking,
I'm about
I'm
to say,
joking.
what's in that drink?
I'm
G?
joking.
I was
Nah,
about
I'm
to say,
kidding, I'm
whoa.
kidding. So the third person for me would be probably with like rap, Snoop Dogg.
Okay, that's 3.
Snoop Dogg would be on the Mount Rushmore, and one more. Ooh, there's so many rappers though.
So you're very old school, innit?
Yeah, now I listen to like a lot of old school
So
stuff.
I'm more-
I listen
I'm
to
more
recent
current,
stuff as
innit?
well.
Yeah, me too.
I listen to recent stuff as well, but I give these people the Mount Rushmore because they lay the foundation for what's happening now.
True.
So, oh shit, how can I forget fucking Andre 3000?
Really?
3000, yep.
I wasn't expecting that, you know.
Andre 3000 is up there.
I would have said. I
Yes.
would have thought you was like Tupac, Biggie, at least Eminem.
The thing is, I was avoiding mentioning Tupac and Biggie. They
It's so-
have a
it's
chance
so
of getting
cliche.
there, but for me,
They
number
are not-
one,
They are not 1 or 2.
they're not 1 or 2.
I'm sorry.
They're not.
Really?
No,
They're not.
They're
They're
top
not.
10.
I know that
Maybe
Biggie, I
5.
understand, but
this is
Tupac,
controversial,
Tupac should
but
be.
we're not going to be talking about Tupac and Biggie like this if they didn't die. Let's be honest.
It's true.
Let's be honest. If they didn't die, we're not gonna be having that conversation like that. And I know, like, the latest career for a rapper is to be a dead rapper. I know that sounds horrible, but that's literally true.
It's true, because look what happened to X, fam.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke, crap.
Like,
Pop Smoke
bare people. Like, your career goes boom after you.
Which is unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
But it is what it is, isn't it?
So that's why I don't generally put Tupac and Biggie there, because it's sensationalized a little bit. You know what I mean? They were real artists and they were talented, but those niggas that was doing it better.
What about you, bro?
My top 4, Drake.
Yes,
he's going there.
Obviously.
Yeah, this nigga will put Drake in every
DMX
category.
Really?
Drake.
Because he died or what?
Nah, I've been on DMX.
DMX is a great.
Drake,
he's
DMX,
a great artist.
50 Cent.
For free, okay.
Okay.
And
you can tell by your list the generational difference.
You're gonna be shocked with my list then. You're gonna be fucking shocked. You're gonna be shocked, you.
The last spot. Okay. Can I even say this on the mic?
Yeah, of course you can. Oh, you're gonna say R. Kelly?
You said rappers. I'm not gonna say R. Kelly.
Okay, good.
Oh man, Drake, 50, DMX.
Yeah, go on. You want to say Kanye West?
The fourth one is always the hardest.
Nah, it's because there's so many people I could just slap in that fourth spot.
Like,
that's true.
Like,
that's
right
true.
Now, like,
the fourth spot is the hardest because there's so many other rappers left that you could give that to.
Exactly.
But you're just like, oof. But then there's this guy. But then there's this guy. Just choose one.
I'm giving this a Big Sean, man.
Huh? After all of that, after this nigga made a wait for Big.
Wait.
Alright, move on. What's yours?
Wait.
You think you said Big Sean?
No, you said personally.
Big Sean.
Big Sean.
Not even Lil Wayne or something.
No.
And then he said Big Sean.
You're bugging.
That's true. I'm putting Wayne there. I'm about
to say, bro. Big Sean.
It's because when I think about who I listen to the most.
I know, but Mount Rushmore is like Mount
that's
Rushmore.
different.
That's like the best.
Big Sean I listen to disgustedly.
Okay, fine. But then there's a difference between favourite and the best.
I'm sorry for your ears, man.
Lil Wayne.
It's cool.
We're talking best, yeah, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Drizzy.
Yeah.
Future.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
That's
Future.
a part.
J. Cole.
Yeah.
Okay, that's solid.
And
it's tough. That fourth spot is tough.
Fourth spot always gets you, man.
Because you know what it is, yeah? If you're talking about my favourite, Lil Baby there easily. Lil Baby. But I'm not going to put him there because he hasn't been around as long as everyone else.
Yeah, he ain't done
So, fourth spot, probably, I'll give it to Kendrick, you know.
Kendrick.
Yeah, I'll give it to Kendrick.
That's solid.
Because those are the top 4 artists in my opinion.
Yeah, that's solid still.
Future, like, fam, this nigga's been around for a minute, you know.
Time. And he's written.
Bro,
he's written for other people. Crazy records.
And
talking about
bangers
Future,
he has?
Yeah.
Quickly, talking about Future, he sent one of his sons a message.
Oh, yeah. They said he's dad number 1. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Your
shout
mama
out to Future for keeping it real. Telling these kids who their mama really is.
Your mama hoe.
I was on her side like, you can't say that to the kid. And then I saw the contact. I was like, you can't say you're not a hoe. And
I don't know, but I clocked what that was. That's the kid's phone. That was in her phone.
Yeah, but
that's even
worse.
Dad 1.
Yeah, because now the kid has multiple dads.
He's like,
that means your mom's a hoe.
No. I get it if you think about it like that, but he's a celebrity. Obviously, he changes numbers.
That's true.
That's what I thought.
In that context, then
that's what I thought.
Sense.
But obviously, I can see how niggas just went straight away to say, "Oh, he's dad too." Okay, I get that. But no.
Okay, I never thought
I didn't
of it
kill
the
her
way
for
you
that.
said.
I didn't kill her for that. But what I am saying though is, once I researched that, he not wrong.
Yeah, we need to see what they were talking about.
Yeah, he not wrong. Like she kinda is a hoe, and you have to let these kids know from young.
She belonged to the streets.
Yeah, that's why it happened. No offense to the kid, but that's why it happened. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to mention that real quick. But circling back really quickly though, to the Kanye conversation, there's a Drake feature on the new Thunder album.
Oh, shocking.
Now react. So they've piled up because they had beef.
Yeah, they did.
So now they're
with
best
was
friends.
it the whole Kim thing?
Yeah.
You think Drake smashed?
I don't think he did.
I think he definitely smashed. What are you talking about, bro?
Smashed?
He definitely smashed Kim Kardashian.
I don't think he smashed.
Are you
I don't think
crazy?
he did. I don't think he smashed.
Okay, this is my theory. I think Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are in an open marriage because in that type of lifestyle and that type of like environment, Kanye. I've seen multiple videos of Kanye West just like interacting with other women and you're thinking, aren't you married? So that leads me to believe that there's some sort of agreement between both of them while they were married.
What, you can smash
other people? Smash other people. But then now, Drake knowing that, and Drake being a petty motherfucker, I'm sure Drake has a bone to pick with Kanye West, and then went for his wife.
He gave that bone to Kim?
Yeah.
Fed her that bone real quick.
He fed her the bone. And with that said, we're now going to move into the new music segment.
Mostly American. Like if you look at my playlist, is pretty much Lil Baby, and Lil Baby.
It's Lil Baby.
No, I'm joking.
Little Baby.
Like
and the baby that's little.
Just like mainstream. I'm more mainstream than a little bit. Like there's a few underground tunes I know, but mostly.
But it's just
Drake,
that's calm though. I listen to the fuck out of Lil Baby too.
Push Ice T. I fuck with Push Ice T.
I fuck with him as well.
I fuck with Push Ice T.
I fuck with his first album. His first project album.
Yeah. Free him, by the way.
Oh, he's still locked up. I thought he got bail.
Nah, bro.
Oh, that's P.
The judge denied it, fam.
Oh, that's P.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, free Push Ice T.
Yeah,
but then when I listen to his lyrics and I'm like, I don't know if I should free him. But you know what I mean? It's not my place.
Yeah.
This is not my place. But do you have any new music for us to play though? Like anyone that you might want us to play later on as we commence during the show? You don't have to have anything. If you think of something, just let us know.
I'll tell you what, you could play. I know the song's a bit overplayed, but you could play. What?
But it has to be new current music.
Oh, current music?
It has to be new music. If you don't got nothing, that's cool. If you do, just let us know while we're playing. But I'm gonna start with I'm gonna start with NSG because there's someone in this podcast. You might notice, actually, before I get into this, you might notice that you can't see someone's face in the podcast. That's because they're ashamed of what they have done and said about NSG over the years.
What are you talking about?
Hey, don't be capping now. Don't be caping for yourself now. Let me finish. They're ashamed of the things that they've said on this podcast about such an amazing group. So now I bring this tune to them and tell them, what are you saying about this now? NSG dropped a fire-ass song on Thursday or Friday, whenever the fuck it was, called Petite. And this is the song.
Came from the bottom, had to stack my pens. Never going broke, that's common sense. With bro, bring your ratchet friend. Rolling with smoke just in case of nonsense. In this life, they rather see me down, oh. That's why I wake up, thank God, oh. Look around, many rivals. Have to burn man's flesh for survival.
Who's that +2, 3, 4? That's my nice, babe. Never seen before, how you my mate? I can't even trust myself in this climate. Animal instincts, no primate. Can't through used to and do what I'm used to. Packs flying like a rocket from Houston. I can't love you the way that I used to. You know what, I better go get a new you. Shake it, baby, don't break it. You know that I let my girl beat it. To make an entrance, we come late to the party. Shake it, baby, don't break it. You know that I let my girl beat it. To make an entrance, we come late to the party.
If it ain't money, then why you in my mention? No, I don't want no names in my section. What I mean ain't a rental. That's why she had her eyes on me when she entered. Having brekkie for dinner, how could I give you advice? You can probably slay me once, but you can't do it twice. Yeah, I made it and I said I always will like Mike. Yeah, I made it and I said I always will like
I put the fashion in, fashionably late. Been putting work and nothing ain't changed. Power in me from my ancestry. Got me seeing things I could never have seen. Don't just do this for hello me. Do it for the squad, family. Don't pretend you're a friend with me. Vibes tell me you're an enemy.
Shake it, baby, don't break it. You know that I let my girl beat it. To make an entrance, we come late to the party. Shake it, baby, don't break it. You know that I let my girl beat it. To make an entrance, we come late to the party.
I'm so highly blessed. You go broke, I highly doubt it. You go back, but you can't even shake it. They got gun, but they can't even shoot it. This one will be outside, this one I bling bling. She they feel me the way I they sing. Show me real love, don't show me fake thing. For this side, life no be joke thing.
Hey, and that was NSG Petite. That song was fucking hard. So now your verdict. Are they improving it to your standards, or is it just...
Don't do this.
I'm asking you.
Start listening to NSG, I can't lie.
Because remember what I did say.
What did you say?
They have to use different beats.
Okay.
And here,
I hear that.
they did.
use different beats.
And as you'll notice, like you said last week, J5 doesn't put his tags on NSG beats. His tag was on this one. Because he knows.
It was.
knows.
I didn't even clock that. It was. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Have you got anything for us to play?
Yeah. I got...
Do you want to take the aux? Do you need the
I actually play it from yours because
extension
my
thing?
thing's not in.
No, I've got the extension thing. Right there.
Right. Let's see.
Yeah, that's crazy. J5 is a very tactical man. I respect that. That song was fucking hard.
I didn't even know NSG
whoa,
was...
Whoa.
What was that, big man?
In the air, come on, my guy. What's going on? What is going on?
I'm gonna definitely start listening to Energy. I didn't know that. I mean,
Yeah,
I heard
they
a
got
couple
some
tunes.
slaps.
I didn't
They
know
got
that
some
they had
slaps.
bangers like that. That was a nice.
The only thing is their catalogue is not that deep, but they just their party music.
Is their
innit?
music a bit samey?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes there's
Like, this
an
is
issue.
the most...
The most varied,
Diverse.
right?
thing that they
Diverse,
have
yeah.
right now.
But this sounds lit though. This sounds hard. I hope that they kind of go down the path where they try new things and
Yeah, because they should.
Yeah, because otherwise you're just gonna become like, what the fuck is the name of that one that came? The name of the boy band that came before NSG, the Afrobeats boy band.
Well,
And they had pardon?
Was it Gold Link?
No, British ones. And they had a song with Abracadabra.
Belly Squad.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise you become Belly Squad. No one cares.
As I said, my criticism of NSG was the same beats, and not every nigga in the group has to get on the song.
That's true.
They don't have to, even if it's just two of you. If it makes sense for the song, leave it like that, fam.
And also as well, I feel like it would make them a more interesting group once you have a song where like it's only these two guys on there, or it's three of them on this, or it's one of them on this.
Like it's like because then when you do it like that, you start to like hear voices that
and start to distinct.
Yeah, and distinct
members.
Because
and then you start to get fan base that fuck with this guy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this guy, and then you can grow from there.
Because something similar, you know when Gunna and Lil Baby Drip Too Hard, I couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah.
But now you can tell the difference.
Now you can tell the difference. But
and if they come together now,
and
it's not.
Isn't that the craziest thing ever? How Lil Baby went up like that, and then for Gunna for some reason
he doesn't have a Drake feature.
Gunna doesn't have a Drake feature.
No.
But let's not act like Lil Baby.
Because remember, they had
Lil
Drip
Baby
Too
was
Hard,
Lil Baby
and Lil
before...
Baby went on to Yellow.
No, but Lil Baby was Lil Baby before the Drake feature.
Lil Baby blew off a freestyle.
Yeah, he did. But then they had Drip Too Hard, and then it went Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu.
Oh yeah, that song, that was the song that
So he's just had more hits.
Oh yes, indeed. Yeah,
yes, indeed. That's
and then yes. Oh my god, I forgot about that one.
Yep.
Oh my god, we need to do a Lil Baby versus. Someone needs to do a Lil Baby versus. Who would it be against?
He'd have to go against Gunna.
I can't cheer yet.
That's unfair.
He'd have to go against Gunna.
But
No,
that's
Gunna
unfair.
has bangers.
Where?
No, I feel like Gunna and Lil Baby are
His last album.
Bare Gunna's bangers are on Young Thug's albums.
That's true.
Which you can still play, to be fair. But still, like, on his albums, nah.
Out of my wrist, Kennedy spinning. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, play yourself.
Alright. We played this guy with NSG last week, so I'm gonna play him by himself. A Naruto fan. A Naruto fan, bro.
Okay.
This is Blanco.
I'm about to say it's Blanco, I lie.
Yeah. Featuring Sango, Oshura, and Indra.
Are you serious?
This guy's a Naruto fan.
Oh yeah, he's deep into the Naruto thing. I love his music.
You heard
His
Jason
music
Bourne?
is So
Yeah.
the way he approaches music is so like different. Sounds so good.
Rolls like Ashra and Indra. 10 looking back, I'm a vinger. Dirt white walk in the winter, linger. Circle is deep, no cylinder. German, I'm back. Ginter, Hitler in a courthouse, Judge Rinder. Chocolate would live a splinter down, but I'm bueno again. Kinder. Puma endorsements, I don't know. Must think I'm Rebel or Baggio. Peach to cream at Flavio's. When the peach is home, not Mario. Used to play out with Dario. Now got walls in my team, not Fabio. The standard was necessario. I ain't seen a double S team since Lazio. Keeper, I keep a Dida. Wanna go Sancho, Pen and Antigua. My Dago Kumara and Kiba. Holy Enlightenment, Brahma and Shiva. Same guys with a broom. Clean up, slicing it open, no anesthesia. Speedy again, Ariba. 10 toes, front step, go ballerina. 18K when I bust it. Account on wanna discuss it. Revolving doors, it was Thameside. If he did, he never done it. No school shirt when I tuck it. Leave a trailblazer at the Nuggets. UAV light, DNA Summit. Speedy ain't Gonzalez. With an Arsenal, no Mikola. Finny plays track, what a finisher. Golden boot, Gary Lineker. Hunter exams, that's kilowatt. Playing with them boys, no fiddler, riddler. Dark night rise, particular. On my cell walls, I'm a scribbler. Regular, tryna break loose, so similar. Rolls like Astra and Indra. 10 looking back, I'm a vinger. Do a white walk in the winter, linger. Circle is deep, no cylinder. German, I'm back. Ginter, Hitler, in a courthouse, Judge Rinder. Chocolate will leave a splinter down, but I'm bueno again. Kinder.
And he's like talking about what inspires his music. God damn, that was fucking hard.
That was hard.
My thing with Blanco is his songs are too short, man.
Yeah, they're very short.
I love Naruto though.
Yeah. But he's an anime fan. Like he made like reference to 6 different animes in that one song.
Really?
It was nuts.
All of that just did this to me. Yeah. I didn't.
If you're an anime fan, you know exactly.
Yeah. Like when I heard Jason Bourne for the first time,
I didn't grow up around that time. Like when I was growing up, I grew up in Nigeria, so it was different. It was Samurai Jack, man.
Samurai Jack.
Was the guy. That was the guy.
If you go to Nigeria, that plays today.
Yeah.
Like,
swear down, still Samurai Jack still on
satellite. It plays today.
I'm gonna have to catch a flight and catch that still. But there's a couple of white men that have been up to their old tricks. Last week I came in here, spoke on a white man who's been up to his old tricks, talking about how he was raised by the aunties.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Like, speaking Yoruba and stuff?
Nah.
What, no?
Still had a Manchester accent, Liverpool accent, sorry. But anyways, he makes Afrobeats, but he's trying to like talk about why it's justified for him to make Afrobeats. But to be fair, the Afrobeats that he makes, it's the kind of Afrobeats a white man can make. Okay. It was a song called Oyinbo. Are you Nigerian, by the way?
I'm Ghanaian.
You're Ghanaian. Oh, wow, really?
What do you think I was?
I thought you were Nigerian.
Oh, no, Ghanaian.
No time. God damn. Bare people ask me if I'm Ghanaian.
Really?
Yeah, bare times. Oh, welcome, brother. Welcome. Yeah, that's that West African bond right there.
Yeah, you already know, G.
Yeah, come on now. But anyways, what was I talking about just now?
You was talking about white man.
Yes. The white man's up to his old tricks again.
Of course, culture vultures.
Yes. So,
my bad.
A Wizkid and a lovely, beautiful black woman named Thames has a nice little jingle out.
You're gonna play this
called Essence, and then this song has been doing so great. 100 million views on YouTube, 200 million streams on Spotify. Just amazing records, double platinum, triple platinum, all sorts of things of this nature, right? And one day this white man was browsing the internet and he sees this song. What's this? Afrobeats? Oh, let me try to see if I can dance. Oh, okay, I kind of got the bop. And this white man happens to be one of the white men that sounds very angelic. So I like the song, of course. See, that's how white men get you. That's how they get you. No, for real. That's how they do it. They make it so good that even if you hate the concept of it, like, why is Justin Bieber jumping over Afrobeat song?
No, but I feel like for him it's different because...
See what I mean? He already got to you.
No,
before I even have a conversation with my brother.
No, for him... Sorry.
No, it's carry on.
I feel like for him it's different because people already know what he can do and they know he can sing, right?
Yeah.
So this brother can sing, he can rap a little bit, but then I feel like his voice... I feel like he can jump on any track, realistically.
Yeah, his voice is...
And he's changed so much. Remember what's that song? Baby, that's long... Yeah, that song a long time ago. He's changed so much to the point where he was even on this feature with Travis Scott, Maria, I'm Drunk, right?
Yeah.
Fam, you hear his voice on that. It's just...
It's different, yeah.
Different, bro. So I feel like he can...
But why Afrobeats, though? Leave Afrobeats for the Africans.
You see, but when you think like that, then there's no progress, G.
That's true. And we're gonna get into a conversation about that.
Play the song and then we can talk about
it. There's no progress when
Yeah, this song. Right. This shit, you play this shit in the morning, you have a great day.
So like you wake up to.
Yeah. Wow.
Say now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. Say yeah, we did together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave, you go by. Yeah, if you leave, I go stroking your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want need to me. I just wanna let you know. Hope every day. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. I prayed for this moment.
Tell me why Justin Bieber sounds so good in Africa. Yeah, sounds so good.
I don't wanna
This is
forget
him right now, right? Yeah. I told you. I was like, fam, I know
those
him. Like,
lonely
his voice.
nights.
It's nuts to me.
Ooh, so tell me that you gon' ride with me.
But just look
Tell me
past
that
the
you
fact
never
that
lie to me. I
Yeah,
just wanna make you proud of me.
that's true. I mean, when I listen to music, I generally
I love the rhythm of your heartbeat. The way you pushing up on me. I can tell that you want me. Let me show you how it's gonna be. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body.
But
Only you feel hold my body. Only you feel hold my body.
and I'm not saying just because
You don't need no other body. Baby, everybody's the same. No one loves you like that. No one wants you the same way. Love till the morning. My head wants to done from your loving. I just wanna get you beside me. Give me what you need. Give me what you need. Give me what you give.
And that was Essence by Justin Bieber. Oh, sorry, Wizkid. See? The white man already making me say his name first. You see? Anyways, by Wizkid, Thames, and Justin Bieber. It wasn't just that white man that did that. There was another white man. I looked to the black music and said, let me jump on that. This time it was drill music. So Ed Sheeran has a new song out with Tion Wayne
So then.
and Central C. Yep, swear. And I'm still not sure if Central C is a white man.
He's
or
Albanian,
not.
I think.
He's Albanian. Yeah, he's a white man. So two white men.
European.
Yeah,
There's a difference.
He's white. Yeah, it's still the same. You know what I
Just
mean?
put it in the same keg.
Well, like, I mean, they're not all white.
No.
Okay, we don't want to.
Because there's let's not get into that.
Let's not get into that
let's
right
not
now.
get into
But you know,
that.
give or take.
Okay.
Give or
I
take.
hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Justin Bieber on this though?
That was brilliant.
He
10 out of
sounded
10 out of 10.
heavenly. He sounded heavenly. You know.
10 out of 10. bro.
That made me even more pissed off.
If I didn't know who he was, I would have thought he was black. Straight.
That's why I was so mad. That's why I came in here. I was like, this white man up to their tricks again.
If I didn't know who he was,
I would have thought, who's that black singer? Like, sound like he's from America. Who's that guy? A black dude, DeAndre or something. Who's that? No, it's Justin.
Justin Bieber, bro.
In my opinion, I feel like if you're gonna hop on an Afrobeat song, you should do some research on the genre because he's a performer. He knows how to make a song, so he can just hop on it. But it's not the same. Especially like the first thing I heard that I had a problem with there is in Afrobeats generally, especially on this song, maybe on a different Wizkid song it would have sounded better, but on this song, right? So the drum hits on the, if we're counting in 1, 2, 3, the drum hits on the 1, right? And normally in American music, right on the 1, that's when they come in. But on this song, Wizkid and who else? And Thames, they hit on the 2, which is the snare, which is normally the Afrobeat bounce, which is 2,
4.
So it sounds weird when he comes in the middle and starts hitting the 1.
Get what you're saying.
To me, it sounds weird.
But that's the music nerd shit though.
But it's gonna sound
that's deep.
It's gonna sound odd
because I wouldn't even wouldn't even think of that. Yeah, that's.
But the tone of his voice goes so
that's
perfectly with the beat.
That's what I'm saying because he's naturally talented in that. So I feel like he could fit on any song really.
Yeah, he could. But
fam, next you'll be seeing him in drill, you know.
Yeah, it just comes to
talking about seeing Justin Bieber in drill. Just head through and go. Say what you
Oh,
say.
just when it actually comes to adding to a song, especially on a remix, I feel like you should be in the bop to a song.
Oh, okay. But it didn't sound so off. Though.
No.
It didn't sound so.
Somebody said this is Drake if he was African.
What the fuck is that? Send that to me, please. Oh my god. I did not expect that at all. I didn't expect that. But anyways, talking about white men up to their old tricks. Here's another white man up to his old tricks. Mr. Ed Sheeran. On a song called Bad Habits with Fumes the Engineer.
Yeah.
Featuring Tion Wayne and Central C.
You know, a lot of people ask us, how is CDOT funded and where do you get your money from? The simple answer?
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise.
This is how hard it sounds. Okay.
And tonight had something wonderful.
Yo, feds having nightmares when I got my ice. Girl up on my left side, girl up on my right. 6-figure transfer when I come around. That's why the ops them just wanna take my life. Before the music, I had to put a shift in. Made Lambo, money from a kitchen. I was tapped then, rolling in my kitchen. That's why they want me just lock up in the system. Bad habits in my life, in my veins. Bad habits in the line with the babe. Bad habits gon' end up with a case. Man, I'm bad vibe, just I go away. Cause I was broke, getting peas went easy. I'm a sharer now.
Hey, wow.
I'm on TV, they're having flashbacks of CCTV. Tough luck, you got brought top. In my drop top, get top top. In my young buck, if you catch it up. No double eating, with a butt. But fuck what you're telling them. I'm from Emerton, bad vibes, everything. Rolex or I might bust one skeleton.
I don't wanna go on a mad one, then say something that I can't come back from. Front way, sideways, cowgirl, back shots, Mr. Miyagi, wax off, wax on. I don't even smoke, she wanna back strap one. Messed up with my good girl and a sad one. Now I'm in a hotel room with a bad one strapped up. I don't wanna give mum a grandson. These ladies moving crazy, wanna have babies by me. Lately I've been keeping my head down, ain't been wildin', taking time out. Cars laid out, got nothing to hide about. Maybe I slipped up once on the night out. If she find out about that, she wild out. The sex feel better when you make up, after you break up. All body language, don't wanna say much. We could go back to the AP and lay up or fuck in the back of the Bentley Bottega. Come home late, she wakes, she staying up. Body intact, no personal trainer. Breakfast in bed, don't cook me no bacon. I just want head when I wake up.
I got gal up in Chelsea, you know. But why everyone there when you blow? The first tryna get help with the roads. Me no know.
I got gal everywhere in the globe, but everyone disappears when you're broke. If bro calls me and says that time I don't care, I'm putting my career on hold.
Bad night if we back at the pumpy. Bad side when we keep up the fuckery. If I bang him in the face.
And that was Bad Habits by Tion Wayne and Ed Sheeran.
Honest thoughts?
Yeah.
If I could take one person out of that track, it would be Tion Wayne. I cannot lie to you.
Whoosh.
What?
Yeah, I didn't like his
I wasn't
verse.
expecting that at all.
I didn't really like his verse. And, you know, again, my opinion in it.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's entitled to opinion.
Yeah, my opinion in it. Like, but I hear what you're saying about Ed Sheeran, but the only reason why I wouldn't give him any, like, shit, is because it's not like he hopped on a drill beat trying to rap like someone who raps on a drill beat. He still did his thing. It was just a change of music. Yeah. You know what I mean? He was still singing.
Yeah. And also, obviously, I came in here saying white men up to their tricks because, you know, it's just funny.
Yeah.
But I have a different take. I think this actually helps.
All right.
This helps more than what Ross attempted to do and more than what RD's doing right now.
In a
helps
way.
Helps the genre be more in people's face globally.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, like you just mentioned, I even didn't even think about really analyze it from that perspective. That he actually just went in there and did his thing, and
he didn't change what he did. He just hopped on a different beat.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not like if he was rapping, then you could have been like,
yeah.
that's completely different. But he wasn't. He was still singing.
And what do you feel about how it sounded on that?
Do we know who produced it?
It was
Fumes the Engineer.
Fumes the Engineer.
Fam, that decision that Fumes made to have Ed's voice in the beat as
Right?
it went from his verse and it turned into a sample.
Yeah.
That was nuts. That was nuts.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was hard.
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one to notice that.
I was hearing like, ooh. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's
that was
nuts.
hard. That was hard.
Central C went hard on it. I would personally.
I would have taken off Central C if they asked
Nope.
me.
I would have taken off Tion's.
I think his verse was better than Tion's.
That's what I'm saying. But I didn't really like Tion's because this is that stupid and then he's always talking about what NZ's from, talking about some. But fair enough.
This is the Russ effect.
Don't get me wrong, I like Tion Wayne.
This
Don't
is
get
the
me
Russ
wrong.
effect.
But I'm just
I
Tion
feel
Wayne is
like
a bit
Tion Wayne-
samey to me.
Yeah.
Oh, see what I mean? That's the Russ effect though. That's what Russ has done.
Yeah, he's a bit samey.
And I love Tion as well. But anyways, yeah, let's just move on. But the conversation that I wanted to come in here and have is superstars jumping on a niche genre.
Right.
So like Ed Sheeran's just done now,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't really call Afrobeats a niche genre, but Justin Bieber is like a global superstar.
Yeah.
Jumped on Afrobeats. Does that help that genre, or does it hurt it, or is it like a culture war type of situation? Should we be happy about this, or should we be like
When we're talking about Ed Sheeran.
both of them? Like
No,
the
but I
whole,
feel-
because there's a trend of that happening now. Because Afrobeats was ignored for the longest of time, so was UK drill.
I feel like, but if sorry, what was you saying? Go on.
No, go on.
I was gonna say that I feel like if you're saying someone's a culture vulture, it's very, very subjective because depending on who it is. Because remember when Drake hopped on what was it called? He hopped on some freestyle, and everyone was running the tune. Yeah, everyone was running it, and they were like, Drake is a culture vulture. He wants to be from London so bad.
Yeah.
Like, he was even saying like Wasteman in tracks like that, and then everyone's calling him a culture vulture. But now when Justin Bieber hops on it, everyone loves it. But they're not calling a culture vulture. He's helping the culture, so forth. So I feel like people really kind of throw that word about, and it's not used correctly. Because if you're calling someone a culture vulture, that means they've literally gone ahead and taken the culture. One, they're hurting the culture. Two, they've copied everything exactly. Because if, like I said, if Ed Sheeran went and rapping, then he was a culture vulture.
Yeah.
But he didn't change anything he did. He still did what he did, innit? So I feel like you got to...
But you say the same about Justin Bieber.
What,
like
yeah.
that he didn't change what he...
Yeah, he didn't change what he did.
change
So that's why
what he
I
does.
wouldn't call him a culture vulture, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him
I know,
that.
but some people will say like this is culture vulture. But I mean, they're being culture vultures even if they didn't try to mimic the original style of
Is
flow or
culture
whatever.
vulture really a bad thing though? Because if anything,
That's what
you're
I'm saying.
broadening your
No,
horizon, isn't it?
If we're using the term correctly, it is. Because like culture vulture, if you're thinking about vultures, what they do is they come when the other animals are eating and they chase them away and they lock down the area. It's theirs now. That's what a culture vulture is. There's certain people that you can...
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I brought up this conversation, because this can lead to that situation where
it can.
white pop stars start making Afro beats and start
A
selling out.
culture vulture, in my opinion, Miley Cyrus is a culture vulture.
Oh, yeah,
I agree.
yeah,
Dua Lipa is a culture vulture.
When Miley Cyrus dropped 23,
100%.
back a long time ago, she was literally from Hannah Montana, literally, and just hopped, like completely changed.
Yeah.
And then Wrecking Ball came out.
And then exactly. And then went back to the church like, oh, I'm a white Christian.
She's a culture vulture.
I 100% agree, and I feel like that it hurt, but it also benefited in terms of popularity, in terms of like a lot of more white people, I would say, were listening to hip hop and stuff.
I know, but what does that matter if now one...
Well, the aim of the game is to get as many people to
that's
listen
true,
to, right?
but would it matter if they own majority of the industry after that happens? Like, for example, if more eyes is now on Afrobeats. If more people are now buying Afrobeat songs made by white artists, that's a problem.
Because the black people did it first. But
It's never just like the black people did it first. It's black culture. It's black culture. Like, we can't have that happen.
If I'm being completely...
And I'm not saying that is what's going to happen. Yeah. I'm not trying to go to the extreme. But I'm just saying that could be one of the reasons why some of the people who say this is culture vulture is because they're thinking that could lead to that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's happened for rock and roll. It's happened for country. It's happened for... what other music is that? Pop, even fucking disco. All of these genres was black culture, and then white people just took it and then basically just ruined it.
I wouldn't.
The only thing that's immune to that is hip hop, by the way.
Yeah.
Hip hop is so immune.
I think hip hop is very diverse. Like,
exactly.
It's definitely the most diverse.
But the thing is, initially they tried to do that to hip hop. Think about Vanilla Ice. And what's that other niggas? There's other niggas that used to mimic other people's songs. Not other people's songs, but they didn't write it. Milli Vanilli or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Italian Dunnies. They tried to present themselves as black and everything,
Oh,
but
they
they were white.
did.
Yeah, they were white people.
Yeah, a lot of that. Well, blackface or.
No, it wasn't really blackface.
Okay,
Like a little bit of tan.
Oh, okay.
Because they're Italian, innit?
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, and they had like long hair that might kind of look like dreadlocks. So
But I feel like I feel like as a culture, me personally, I feel like we need to be more broad in terms of being more accepting of people that appreciate our culture. There's a difference between stealing and appreciating it.
Yeah, there is.
Like, stealing is...
you can start off appreciating it and then end up stealing.
You can.
But it's our job to tell you when it's like the line.
Exactly. And it's like, it's just paying homage. Like it's something very similar as the whole New York drill and the UK drill. Like, now all these New York drill hopping on UK beats, they think is originated there, but that's not
exactly.
the case.
And that's the thing.
That's not the case.
There's lines that gets blurred. Because especially in hip hop, R&B, Afrobeats, there's no one really keeping tab on what's going on. It's just like general knowledge. As soon as someone decides to run a campaign that, oh yeah, now all of this shit that you was thinking is wrong, the general consensus changes.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's why people are so sensitive to little shit like that. Because I see all these arguments online, and number one, I'm kind of tired of those arguments because people make the same dumbass points. Like, oh no, Afrobeats always existed for long. Why didn't it go on there? And now that he's the most popular, that's when he's... Yeah, it's because he's Justin Bieber, and truly, really and truly, he really doesn't give a fuck about Afrobeats. Let's be honest, Justin Bieber doesn't give a fuck about it. That doesn't mean that he doesn't respect it, but he doesn't give a fuck about it. That's not... He wasn't raised in a house where they played Afrobeats. Do you know what I mean? So he's lived a completely different reality, and I understand why. It's like saying, for example, I don't know, what kind of music do white people be playing?
EDM.
You know, country.
EDM, yeah.
Or country. Oh, yeah, in America. I don't know about
or
here.
Country. Like, it's like saying like a black kid that grew up listening to fucking, I don't know, his mom playing Marvin Gaye in the kitchen gives a fuck about EDM. I mean, that could happen, but someone that doesn't is like expecting them to give a fuck about that. Yeah. Of course they don't.
Let me ask you this then. Sorry, go on.
No, but I was just gonna say, all of this is the label scene that Afrobeats is going to where it's going, and saying, okay, cool, you need to attach your brand to this because this is the future, pretty much. Which then becomes a business thing, and then fans feel like if that's where the artist is stepping into the genre for that, anyways. Like, then if it comes to ownership of or if this is what, say for example, we move in 5 years from now and Afrobeats is like dominating 75% of music,
yeah.
Justin Bieber will release an album with all Afrobeat song and claim that he's the king of Afrobeats and all that stuff. They will then put him up as that.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to be him as the individual that makes his decision, by the way. I'm talking about the labels and how they move.
Yeah, they would move about it. And they take the biggest person
exactly
and make that person seem like they're the king of it in a way. Do you know what I mean? But like, okay, so I wanted to say this, right? So let's reverse it, yeah. Instead of a white man jumping on black culture, how about a black man jumping on white culture? Was that like, let's say like because you know there's black country artists, isn't it?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, well, I'm assuming that there's a few white people that don't like that shit.
White music, bro.
Is it not?
No, originated in the slavery time in the South.
Oh, okay.
From black people,
but
now
majority, that's what I think. I didn't even know that. But let's assume that it was right. So then this black guy, he's making country music. He hops on this country tune. They find that he's black. They don't like it. He's now called a culture vulture. But is he not appreciating, the music? Because then you could say the same thing, really. Because at the end of the day, everyone loves music. As much as you say is stealing culture and all that.
And also, I agree with you. I'm in agreement with you. And to add on to your point, there isn't really any tangible ownership to music.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? You can't say like, oh, now we own this. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's
we
all
can come up
subjective.
with it. We can come up with it. But what we have to do is have rules in place. But we don't ever do that.
But what type of rules though?
Like,
what can you do?
Just like, okay,
what can you really say
just
though?
Just spitballing. Just rules of how like what's allowed and what's not allowed.
I think the issue is because I don't agree that we should be like closed off. I feel like the reason hip hop is where it is now is because it was so open.
And that's the next point I was gonna make.
I think a lot of the issues like people have today, especially people that were around, kind of when hip hop started up, innit? The issue they have today is like the whole premise of hip hop was like, come and do what you do, innit? Yeah. So you can come into the culture and do you, but once you're doing like the dreadlock thing, and you're doing the gold chains and the teeth and everything, to make you seem
like
black,
this is what,
right? Then that's when people have an issue with it. And people have an issue with Justin Bieber.
You're talking about the old heads, right?
Yeah. I kind of agree with them as well. Like, if you're gonna come in, do what you do, because it's gonna bring something. It's gonna add something.
Yeah.
And just you doing what you do by yourself, add something, and that's a form of appreciation.
Yeah. That's why I kind of appreciated the approach that Ed Sheeran took.
Yeah.
More than I appreciate Justin Bieber, because I didn't even show you like the video, but there's a video of Justin Bieber dancing, like he's dancing to Afrobeats, and he was dancing really weird.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
But they're trying.
I know, but that's the thing. You don't have to do. That's the thing. But what he's saying, you don't have to do all of that.
But do you know what the thing with Justin Bieber is?
What?
Every time he does something like this, it feels like an apology to me.
To black people for saying
it feels like an apology to me.
Really? Wow.
Have you heard the recording of him saying nigger, nigger, nigger?
Who, Justin Bieber?
Yeah. Like harmonizing
one
that
less
shit.
lonely nigger.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's the song.
I've never heard that.
You've never seen it?
So basically the lyrics go, if he joins the KKK, there will be one less lonely nigger.
Wow.
And he was singing this at the age of like 15 or something.
Oh, he was young. Okay.
That's not too young to know.
That's not too young to know.
But
and also, what kind of people are around you for you to be joking about shit like that?
Yeah.
But a lot of change. So then you're still you're not that young because you can still think on yourself.
Yeah.
That's true, but I wouldn't index the 15-year-old. I index more the adults.
Yeah,
I mean, Usher was.
If he said it was
Usher
18, maybe.
Yeah, Usher was in the background slapping knee. We're slapping knee, fam. That's, you know what I mean? When there's money involved, niggas don't see shit. It is what it is. But anyways, that was just a side conversation real quick. We can get straight back into it. Is that going to get into the recording?
Probably.
Yeah. Do you want to close the door? We can get straight into other songs. I have next coming through is a song called How Many Times by Squeaks. All the real niggas from ages from back in the day know about Squeaks. Let's go. This song is fucking hard, by the way.
How many times I pick my beater up? Man, it weren't for show. Barrel spinning like I wheeled it up. I'm trying doing both. Even though I know they feeling us, I'm at it doing road. Gang ting, I'm well involved. 38 special road. Famous and it's set in stone. I was at the selling stone. Shot my nigga Ibs. Run through bricks on that pebble phone. Mommy be legit. Raised two kids, man, I love her loads. I was at there hugging Rose. He was busy hugging hoes. Nigga caught the AMG. Judge came me 10 years. Told me take a seat. Caught screw, see that I was pissed. Somebody pray for me. Ran through the years. I ain't counting down the months. I was waiting
all
for
the OGs know who Squeaks is, man. You know what the fuck you do in the mind. Crazy.
Find the pen, burning out the building. They had to call the firemen. I'm an AJ, you a pup. It's a Lion's Den. You never had it hard. You ain't sat behind them bars. You weren't with us in them cars. You weren't last out on the grass. And I had to risk my freedom. I ain't wishing on no stars. No, I didn't beat the charge, but I'm still a different class. And my missus be a boss. Niggas with me from the start. No a bunch of jumping goons. Fingers itching, it will spark. And I wasn't eating carrots. I was living in the dark. If I wanna see some claret, then I bet I hit the mark. I said, no, my views ain't the same as them. I ain't going back to jail again. They try to kick me out the industry. I'm back now, I'm breaking in. There's no heart, there's no faking him. He got scars, can't weigh them in. Now the paramedics playing Clark Kent, Carter saving him. That could be everyday occurrence. I'm beating man up, fuck the burners. I never beat the trial, too many indictments. My left-handed dolls, my right.
God damn, this nigga's commit so much crimes that they have so many different trials to rap about. That's nuts. I've never been to trial before in my life. And God, please keep it like that. Please. That type of stress I don't want.
Nah, man,
not in my life.
Nah,
No way. God damn, but that was Squeaks called How Many Times, and at first when I heard it, I thought it was going to be a drill song.
I thought it was
called How Many Times.
Well, yeah, I thought.
And that's nuts, isn't it? That's nuts. I was like, another drill song. But this is Squeaks, and I know that he raps.
I might. You just put me on, you know.
Yeah. But the bad thing about you should still listen to him because he's still got some songs like it's got more than 50 songs, I'm sure. But like his discography, excuse me, it's not that deep.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's hard. He's hard.
I like this song. That was a nice song.
Have you got more?
Yeah, I got like
choose for head tops. There you go. Just pull the thing.
Alright, I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna go through them quickly.
That's gone, bro.
Alright, I got I got Kodak Black featuring Rod Wave. Before I Go.
Nobody take me away from me. I'm in these waters, but I don't know how to swim. Got all these problems, but I don't know how to deal with it. I miss my mama's face and still look cute. Everything my mama say, I try to remember. My youngin' 5, he say he dying to live. I don't know why, but they be plotting to kill me. Can't let nobody take me away from my children. Can't let nobody take me away from these millions. Everybody gon' die before I go. Oh. Everybody gon' die before I go. Whoa. Everybody gon' die before I go. Whoa. Everybody gon' die before I go. Whoa.
Everybody gon' die before I leave. I know about the art of war and I know how it got to be. Before you take me out the game, I'ma make you foul me from the 3. I'ma make you stand up in the pain. I'ma make it harder than you think. They be hating on a nigga. It don't matter cause I'm heaven sent. They waiting on a nigga. But I know it's out of jealousy. Shooters on the roof, my residence is like the president. Shooter in the cool, step on shit, all he keep telling me,
Alright, that was Kodak Black featuring Rod Wave, Before I Go.
Damn.
Alright, the next one I got is Pardison Fontaine. Now this nigga, he's wrote some of your most of the female artists like Meg, Cardi B. He's wrote bare of their records.
That makes me feel like Pardison might be bisexual.
What do you mean?
He wrote Meg's songs.
Oh, I just caught what you meant. I was like, huh?
But
nigga, like what niggas putting themselves in that state of mind? Like I understand creativity.
He's a writer from.
There's difference between creating something and imagining something there.
Yo,
yeah, but if you're trying to adapt for that artist,
yeah, Lil Yachty wrote
I agree with it, but like I'm saying, there's a level of if you're even able to put yourself in that shoes.
Yeah.
Because there are loads of writers. Like you're not gonna go to Jay-Z and ask Jay-Z to write a song for Meg.
He might be able to.
If there's money
no,
involved,
he won't.
If there's
Jay-Z
money
will tell you to get the fuck out of here.
No.
He's a New York nigga. Do you know how homophobic
Lil Yachty
New York
wrote
niggas
the
are?
City Girl song.
I know,
Big
but
Birkin bag.
Lil Yachty also paints his nails.
That doesn't make him
Yeah,
gay.
he's batty, though.
I'm not saying he's gay, but I'm saying that there are certain men that can put themselves in that space. There's certain men that are completely against putting themselves in that space. Is what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that he is bisexual for sure. But I'm just saying.
Lil Nas X went all the way and his songs suck.
Bruv,
Well,
bun him.
His songs suck.
him. I can't.
And he's been on dick.
Never let my child listen to that.
You know,
bun.
Satan's dick.
Bun
To be
Lil
very,
Nas X.
Exact. Yeah, Lil Nas X. Whenever his name comes up, it's like the Illuminati. I don't want to speak on it.
Yeah, bun him.
I don't want it.
Fam, his most recent video
yeah, just
with what's it, Jack
I
Harlow?
saw that. Yeah. I mean, I didn't see the video, but
I saw
it
like 15 seconds and cut it off.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Bruv, battiest video ever.
Hey, we love the gays.
I'm gonna play it. Pardison
We don't want to
Fontaine
be the baby.
by myself. These niggas is crazy.
What? This is tripping. I need you to follow.
This is fire. You know me better than I know myself. I don't need no one else. I don't see no one else. I'm at the W, Sofitel. Diamonds on me, cold as hell. I don't see no one else. You who I call on. Slide down on my ox until they all on. If I catch a lick, I put my dog on. Girl, you are the sleeve, I put my heart on. And when I need, who do I call? Oh, I might end up by myself. Hey, I maybe, girl, you hella thick. I've been watching how you move. Fuck around and have a kid, girl, you know just what you doing. Turn around and pick it up. It takes two and making love. Baby, can you run it out with me? I might end up by myself. I might end up by myself. Baby, yeah. I need you to fall on. 911, who you call on? Fall on me. Fall on. 911, who you call on?
And that was Partisan Fontaine by myself.
Shout out to Partisan Fontaine. That was a hard song.
I got one more.
It's not my cup of tea though, but he's talented.
I agree. I can appreciate music when
right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Last one, I'm gonna go for K Camp.
K Camp.
Yeah, he's got a project out, right?
Yeah, recently.
I haven't heard it, but anticipating listening to it.
He's always a surprise. Not gonna lie. Featuring Mooski, and this is Rain on Your Skin.
Okay. That sounds a little bit mad.
Wow.
First of all, whose skin is it raining on? Keep it raining away from my skin. Alright.
Looking for a babe, looking for a husband. No, I keep them racks, but she eating nothing. Pull up to the spot, let it rain on your skin. She know what it is, real niggas walked in. Sack full of hundreds, I'ma let her dive in. She don't want love, all she wanna do is spin. You made this shit too easy for a nigga. Pop one of these, get freaky for a nigga. She get super wet, she leaking on a nigga. When you with a boy, you don't need no other nigga. I can see your other nigga clocking. Keep the pussy down like I'm boxing. She know that I'm solid, but I'm toxic. Fuck you in public, that I'm watching. She looking for a hero. Hit her bank account, I need way more zeros. Hitters in the cut, they gon' shoot like heroes. I'm a rich nigga, I can't wipe no cheap hoe. She know I got options. We can skip the plan, nigga, straight up fucking. She looking for a babe, looking for a husband. No, I keep them racks, but she getting nothing. Pull up to the spot, let it rain on your skin. She know what it is, real niggas walked in. Sack full of money, I'ma let her dive in. She don't want love, all she wanna do is spin.
And that was K Camp featuring Mooski, Rain on Your Skin. And I lied, I got one more.
You liar. How could you do that? So what's the next one you got?
Alright, the next one I got is a Daily Duppy. And this is actually from Dappy.
Dappy? Oh, yeah.
And this dropped last week.
Okay. I think I want to go ahead and play White Man.
No, I have to play Dappy.
Bro. That's cool, bro.
Alright, this is Dappy Daily Duppy.
I have to contact Dr. Uma after the recording.
Remember the dubs when your girlfriend loved them. I really had a rap on night. I was in the tea with
end of the
times
day
we were really
hard,
chopping
I'm
up
not
brown
gonna
and
lie.
white. Who would've knew from 2 in the blue? Would've done out the whole 2.5 times. It's worked no fire in the booth. We made bars in the shed. We were licking out Charlie off the side. I made an anthem when platinum. How many more times do I really gotta show these views? How many songs do I save? Goals I shoot. I should have a golden boot. I like my gal them thick and rude. Had a D so big when you only like 5 foot. Hey, how you mean on a blood clot? Gal them sugar have a dizzy like I love. Thanks to recent events, all my young bros wearing masks on the face, doing up greasing the ends, putting peas in your head, man, I'm squeezing again. Dash and mash deep in the Thames from Quayback. I made Maybach music since then. I knew I'd be rich forever. And the block still out here digging up dirt on man, but it's what. Still the same done, just without a woolly hat. Just a little more mooly in a Louis bag. From a pitney up and batting up the playground. Then times there I started dash from the bully van. 06 started shutting down events. 07 started paying all my mum's rent. Them times you was still in a grow house, I was on the main stage really filling up tents. Every 25th for the 12th we was
was sitting near an empty tree like this ain't no banter. Real man up in the house when we never had shit. I come dishing out gifts like Santa. Nowadays, holidays and lobster, but I still box ships, chicken and Miranda. Bun trying to catch a bird on my chest just for defending another man like Tanganga. You winning, or is it a lie? Every other day I see you snapping in Dubai. It's having lit out there, you're telling fibs out there. More time you're selling coochie on the slide. I made a milli way before I even learned to drive. I hate the milli club before I was even 25. Finna separate the little ones from the guys. When I'm still living off PRS from 09. My whole life I've been getting looked at like an alien, but I'm grateful, let's face it. I just switched this tube tech con, lit up the whole room. Come looking like a big blue spaceship. Told my jeweler I might want Pop's name on my chain. He said cool, engrave it. We were living in a block, I had to break free because I didn't want to.
Yeah, that was hard.
Dappy went hard.
That was hard.
All the time.
Shout out to Dappy. But still can't forget what you did to Skepta and Little Bizzle. I'm a whole head in it. This music thing. Can't forget. And all the success that you didn't get was deserved. It is where it is, isn't it? But he's very talented. Very, very talented. The whole end ups, to be honest. Anyways, I've got one more as well. I also lied. I've got one more to go. And this is Meek Mill. War stories. Because you know in the streets of Philly, the war stories is plentiful. So Meek Mill drops of some of the street knowledge that we didn't have. Now, listen to this.
I remember when I was much younger than now. I used to sit and listen to the news. I was the only child.
Fucking hard.
Another day, another night. Wishing Daddy would come home. Me and Mom couldn't sleep at night.
It was all good last week. We linked up and made a movie now. We don't even speak. It was only about a 20 piece, it wasn't even deep. It was more about respect, feel like he was coming at my neck, so I called him. Like a man said, he ain't really about to check, but when we drop loose 7 grams on every onion coming back, and I can't fuck with that. We gotta swap it out. He said some fly shit back, I told him watch his mouth. He said some shit again, I hung up, now gotta watch his house. Quit his homie in the mall that weekend, knocked him out. Think it's sweet, we getting money, but now we popping out. Ain't throwing flags, we dropping tabs and niggas rocking out. Fuck, I ain't giving shit back, God come and get that. Nigga hung the phone up on me, tell the dog sick that. Bunch of hitters on the corner, they like where's Pick at? Scrolling up and down his page, they like where's Bitch at? Wish he live at that one war, we gon' lay. Let the money to go by, they gon' pay. More weekend, we gon' drive to MIA. And when we see him, homicide, right away.
When niggas say certain shit to me, I be like, oh yeah, yep. Bet. He said I don't say it to him, I say it in my head. Yeah. Bet. All right, that let me know. All right, right. This is the thing.
Fucking Meek Mill gotta stop a great song. You just say some dumb shit.
It ain't no church in the ghetto tryna dance with the devil. Uzi on me, nigga, I do the shuffle. Heard they looking at my main bitch crib, it's to a whole nother level. They want my soul, they better hope I don't catch you. Rockin' Dickies on a whole nother schedule. Glock with 50, what I'm told, and it's special. Might as well tell your niggas go get a shovel, cause you a dead man walking. Finish shit you talking. Put him in a late night and he panic, hit him while he pocket. Funeral serving niggas crying like that was right. My niggas swerving, doing murders and niggas dying. I sent my youngin' to do the drill while he was high. Made him swerve, hit your wheel, DUI. Nigga, I've ever seen you dead before I fucking see you cry. You put money all on my head, I ain't scared, we ain't hot. Nigga, you know we hit your man, when we see you ain't slide. Yeah, you slid it in my dog, but when you hit him, he ain't die. That shit crazy when you beefing with your man and him. I used to love you, but now it's crazy, I wanna see you sniffing some man again. Hanging out the van again, we offense over defense and we playing when they ain't playing with them.
God damn.
My dog got killed with his rollie on.
Wow, God, how many guys does this friend have that's dead?
Too many to count.
That's crazy. Jesus Christ. R.I.P. to all them guys. And that was War Stories by Meek Mill. Fucking hard song. Anyways, so now we are at the end of the new music scene. We finally found out the reason why Robin been hanging out with Batman so much. So, if you don't know, Robin is coming out in his new comic books. Can't remember the name of the author of the new comic books, but his Robin, his version of Robin is going to be a bisexual Robin.
Okay.
And in the comic books, he's going to be making out with men.
Huh?
And stuff. I'm joking. I just added that.
Oh,
I just added the last part on. Wow. But if he was, what's wrong with that? In comic books, actually, I'm not.
Robin is a child.
Like that. Oh, okay.
Robin is a child.
Okay,
like I don't understand.
And another thing is, there's still kids that read the shit and watch the shit. Like
That's what I thought about straight away. The audience being young, and it's like, the fuck. Why do we need to focus on this?
Unless you make it 18 plus, where they're all like swearing and that, and it's mature, like for mature audiences, then I hear that. But if it's still for kids, I don't think.
It's DC, so it's gonna be for kids. Right?
I know, but because it's for kids, I don't think that you should push that on them again. Like,
not that character, not Robin, because it just doesn't make sense.
Doesn't.
We didn't even think the nigga was straight. He was wearing tights.
Realistically,
he didn't need to tell us.
And that's what I was gonna say. What do you mean it doesn't make sense? It makes all the sense in the world.
No, but the thing is,
that he's bisexual.
even when he was straight, it was seen that he was straight.
Yeah,
he didn't. There was no interaction with
the sexuality.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true.
Apart from Batman.
Yeah, just because of his character.
That's true. But that's why he's been hanging around Batman so much. I don't know if you don't have anything else to say about this.
Right,
but, and now that I found out that he's a child, that's a little bit wild.
Like, if they're talking about Robin as Nightwing, which he is when he's older, that's what he is.
Oh, no, they're talking about Robin.
Yeah, they said Robin. So, where is that? How are you going to do that in the story that makes sense?
That sounds like...
That it just sounds like you're forcing it. You're just forcing it.
Sounds...
They're trying to get the LGBT community along, isn't it?
Like, how's he gonna stop Robin's like, put your hands up?
Like, no, but just because you're bi, you don't have to act like that.
You're not on cam. You're on cam. Niggas gonna see what you do. Yo, wow.
They don't need to
that's why you go on cam, so you can be wild.
Bro, I just don't understand. Like, what is it? What's gonna happen? Like, how are you gonna do it?
They're just gonna make him suck Batman's.
Okay, let's move on.
I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking. That was a bit too, a bit too wild. That was a joke, of course. But I don't know. I saw it and I just saw it as what he just said. They're just trying to get the LGBTQ to fuck with their new comic book.
Yeah.
But the thing is, all the niggas are fucking comic books might be heavy on the LGBT thing already. Anyways, that's what I thought. Like, because comic books has a wide fan base. You don't need new fan bases.
Most of them are young. Why are you putting that?
That's true.
In their face.
I think
because they don't teach it in schools. So why should you?
No, but they do now.
But a lot of parents don't like that. G.
I know.
They don't like that.
But my thing, I've said this before, when it comes to the superhero thing.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it and put in a story. Like, Storm from X-Men is gay. She's gay.
Okay.
We know that Storm is gay. But Storm is a sick character either way. It's not like people were actively hating on characters
but did she
being
start
straight.
Gay, or they explained why she's gay?
No, she started gay.
Oh, okay.
So now why she's gay.
No, like she's
being gay is just them being gay.
She was just gay like, from the start. She was just gay. I think there's a couple characters.
Oh, one day he woke up and saw a penis.
No, I don't mean explain why she's gay, but I mean develop the story as to how.
It was part of her story.
That's
like,
what I mean.
She had a girlfriend. Rah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I didn't know that.
Like, it wasn't a big issue.
But how you explain that for Robin then? What?
Because they're actively changing the character. That's my thing.
They're trying to make him a bit more interesting.
They're changing the character.
But why not make him more interesting with the action shit? Because it's supposed to be a fucking comic book. Like, it
doesn't.
Why is it focusing on his sexual? Anyways,
my thing is there's already LGBTQ characters.
That's true.
So you don't need to change a whole franchise.
Well, as long as they didn't make Batman bisexual, I'm cool.
You don't know. In 2 years, they might come out and say Batman was sucking niggas up. You don't know.
I say Batman was trans. He was born a woman, bro.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised.
Said the Bruce Wayne. Said the Bruce Wayne was Brittany Wayne.
That was Brittany Wayne. I wouldn't be surprised. Lives alone, has a old ass butler, bring her everything. It's got the outfit laid out and everything. Yeah. Sounds like a woman. Anyways, we can move on. So the Jerem Gala, everyone was there. Krept was there. Michael Dapper, Getz, Adiola, Miss Banks.
Adiola's bait.
Adiola Patron.
What? Wait, am I thinking of a different person?
The YouTuber.
Oh, okay, I don't know. Okay, different person. Go ahead, sorry.
You talking about Adiola, your friend?
No. I'm thinking, that what RD's on his tune, innit?
Oh.
I thought she's bait now.
I think he's talking about the YouTuber Adiola Patron.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
This is black girl, eh?
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, it's her.
Oh, shit, I didn't even know.
Yeah, so everyone was there in their little outfits. It was immaculate, black excellence everywhere, and everyone was focused on the white man in the room. RD.
Right.
There was 200 pictures. I counted every single one of them. I didn't, obviously. Of everyone taking pictures with RD.
Mad.
Why?
It's popular, innit? He's always popping.
Is he though?
Yeah. Fam, that song is overplayed. And it's not even the song, it's that verse.
But where? Where you be? Where you be at? Where
do you know how many times they wheeled it at prison yesterday, bro?
Oh.
All he heard is "Adio wanna roll again." They reeled it at least 3 times.
Okay, that's why I don't be going out like that.
I don't know why we do that as either. Because
but man, them shout wheelie.
As soon as I heard that on the song, I was like, "This is gonna get rinsed."
It got rinsed.
This is gonna get rinsed.
And it got rinsed in America as well.
Oh, it did?
It did.
Oh,
it really did.
I don't fuck with his music.
But why? Why does it need to get rinsed?
Well, I say that to say that Jerem Daly have him under some type of contract, definitely.
I mean, he's what's popping now. So nowadays it's all about money, innit?
That's true.
So if he's popping,
but shout out to them. They didn't do their thing. I'm not, you know what I mean.
Oh, fam, we never even talked about Darko, the Darko video.
What happened?
There was a video,
Yeah.
that leaked of like a sex tape, like a mini sex video, right?
I said mini.
No, because it was like 12 seconds.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, sex tape.
The guy was sitting on the bed. The girl was bent over.
It was a guy.
The girl was bent over.
Okay.
Right. And it looked exactly like Darko.
Excuse me?
It looked exactly like Darko.
Like it was Darko.
Yeah.
That was riding.
It was pretty much Darko.
It was pretty.
I thought she was gay.
That's what Twitter was saying. Twitter was like, "Wait, is that Darko?" And the guy put his thumb in her mouth in it. And she was there sucking on it. And the Darko was like, "It's not me. It's not." She was on the timeline like, "Guys, it's not me." Oh, I wish I.
God, what?
She was like, "Guys,
obviously we're not gonna play the video
gonna deny it
on the podcast because it's X-rated. We can't put people X-rated stuff out like that. Of
course.
But that's wild. What the fuck? I thought she was gay.
Let me look into Twitter.
But anyways. We can move on. You can send me that, and because that's
off camera thing.
Yeah, that discombobulated me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
She was emailed because she found out.
By the way,
it wasn't. She found out who it was, like who was in the video. She was messaging her friends. Tell your friend, please.
Tell them to come out and say it's them.
It looked exactly like her.
That's crazy. That's wild having it look like that, and they make a sex tape and then release it. What are the odds of that happening? That's crazy. But anyway, someone was running around the internet talking about how a Little Dirk versus Sosa versus would be lit, and I said yes.
Sosa got that all the way.
What?
Yep.
I don't know if it's clear like that. It's not clear like that. I know Sosa had a regime.
There's certain rounds. If we say 10v10.
There's
3 rounds where there's nothing you can play. Like Chief Keef's got it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Chief Keef.
No, you play niggas that I don't like. You play I don't like. That's it. That one's winning.
But versus is like when you play each other's tunes. Like you play tunes, innit?
Yeah.
Okay, so fam, I can name 10 Chief Keef songs that are better than Lil Durk songs.
10,
bro. Kobe, I don't like. Traffic with Lil Reese.
Sosa.
Jesus
Laughing to the bank.
Jesus Christ!
I hate being sober.
This nigga a Chief Keef connoisseur, fam. What the fuck?
Shit, yeah, I know he's.
He took me back. I was like, I forgot about that one.
Hate being sober. Yeah, fam. Them tunes there.
No, but Lil Durk has some.
Tech.
Lil Durk.
It depends. It depends who's doing it.
The only song I like. Don't get me wrong. I love Lil Durk, innit? But I feel like he gets carried with his features low key. Yeah. Like you heard 3-Headed Goat, yeah. Lil Baby and Polo G low key carried it. I think Polo G carried it.
Polo G is hard.
Right,
back people don't give him the respect that he needs though.
Yeah. Back in Blood. Cool Shiesty low key carried it. Wait, what's your song anyway?
What's this? Nigga, that's what
then he's got
this song along. The whole place is done.
It's gone.
That's that shit I don't like. No. Sneak designs. That's that shit I don't like. No. Don't like. Don't like. A snitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like. Don't like. Nah, bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like.
Okay.
I don't like. You got me
hyped now. Yeah, I know. And that's why I stopped it straight away because otherwise the whole song's gonna play and we don't have the time for that. But so you're saying Chief Keef will win? Chief
Keef got that.
What you saying, Legacy?
I think Chief Keef got it.
After he just talked, it kind of changed my mind as well.
Nah, yeah.
But no, I'm standing for Dirk. Dirk Hero.
Dirk can say.
Gang.
I still
Name
feel
me
like
10
Dirk.
Dirk songs right now.
I couldn't name 10. I feel
I
like
can
he
name
could get.
10.
He
Come
could
back
get.
to me in 5
Actually,
minutes.
could I?
He could get 2 rounds for me.
No, but if I'm naming Dirk songs, they're all features.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, no. I can name little Dirk songs. Hold
What's
on.
that? Get with Beyonce or whatever. The one with Dej
Oh,
Loaf.
India. There's
Yeah,
India.
the one with Dej Loaf.
Homebody.
He can play this song with Drake. He can play that song with Drake.
He's allowed to play that.
Yeah, and that song will go off. But I don't know if he'll win against some of the...
Okay, so you see how his
The
new album
Voice.
in it. Yeah, but is that him and Lil Baby? Is that
that's the
considered?
album.
He can play that.
We can play some of the
Okay,
songs,
fine.
but that album, let's be
But Lil
honest,
Baby carried that.
But that album did not even bang like that anyway.
It didn't.
And Lil Baby did.
It was
carry
a solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was shit, but it wasn't like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it
you know
wasn't.
what I'm
I feel like if Lil Baby, I think
Back
if they had
Door?
more features.
Trapdoor, I don't. Okay, you know what? Maybe Chief Keef might win that.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe Chief Keef might win.
Bruv.
Sorry, Dirk, yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. Fam, you lot thought this was a guy. As
we
soon as I
thought it was a
heard
game.
Chief Keef and Lord Dirk, I was like, Chief Keef's got that, G.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Dirk, yeah. It is what it is.
It depends. Because those verses, like, it depends what songs you play.
And his verses are so memorable.
Yeah.
Bruv.
What,
Everyone,
Chief Keef?
and I didn't even say it. Love Sosa. I didn't even say-
that's true.
Which is love, so.
Bruv, everyone knows the intro.
Oh my god, that was a vibe. That was an era.
Everyone knows the intro, G.
That's
bruv.
true. Fucking hell.
Fucking beating their ass.
This nigga
Niggas
took
talking
us
about
back
shit.
down
Hey,
memory
bro.
lane and shit.
Everyone knows the intro, bro, fam.
That's crazy. But okay, moving on from there, Stormzy has a new Madden 2 sword wax unveiled last week, and it was to commemorate his Glastonbury
Yeah, 'cause
performance. That was crazy, extraordinary stuff. It looks exactly like him. And Wiley went on Twitter and was just like, it's crazy how Stormzy has a Madden 2 swords statue.
Before Dizzy Rascal, though.
Before Dizzy, yeah. It's crazy. And I thought it was crazy as well. And then I realised that the wax that they made of him was of him performing at Glastonbury. The white man up to his tricks. I'm saying, that's the name of this episode, by the way. White man up to his tricks. Like, it's crazy. It's mad.
I understand where Wiley's coming from, but if that's me, I don't think it's that deep, to be honest.
It's not that deep,
It's
but
really
it
not.
is. For a nigga like Wiley, I understand why it's deep for him. Because he
Yeah,
basically
'cause he's been
created a
around.
whole genre.
He basically
And they're
did.
trying to push him out of it. Like,
if they haven't already,
they can't. They can't.
They can.
They've pushed him out of the commercial side of it, but they can't put him out. They can't push him out of the actual meat and potatoes of it. Everyone in the industry respects and holds Wiley at a regard.
Yeah.
There's been mad attempts on his life as well. It's
But
crazy.
I see what he's saying, but I don't think.
But this situation though, it's not that deep. It's just only deep to a guy like him because of what he's seen. He's literally seen the industry grow to where it is now. Do you know what I'm saying? So from his perspective, I can understand why it's deep for him. For us, of course, we don't really give a fuck. Like
I don't really give.
So Stormzy, I don't even give a fuck about the wax Stormzy.
It's just a thing, isn't it?
But the thing is, in the grand scheme of things, the people that are making the money, the people that are benefiting off the culture, blah blah blah, all that type of stuff, the behind the scenes stuff. I can understand why when we're talking about stuff like that, he feels the same type of way.
Yeah, of course.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm not mad about that. Anyways, also as well, like Dizzy Rascal, I hope his case is okay because he's been accused of sexual assault. So like that's a bit wild. Even if Madame Tussauds wanted to give him a wax, they're probably gonna take it down after all that. Anyways, talking about people being accused of rape and sexual assault and stuff like that. Don Toliver.
What happened to him?
He's been accused of rape by one of his Instagram baddies.
I'm not gonna lie.
And she's an Instagram baddie for real.
I'm gonna skip this talk because.
Hey, no, nigga, we're not skipping nothing. Why?
That's a bit mad.
Why do you want to skip this topic?
Because fam, I've been accused of rape. Fam.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah, fam. I wasn't convicted because it was false. Obviously, because I'm still here.
No, I wasn't convicted. I wasn't.
Yeah, obviously, I wasn't convicted.
That's the funny part that you had to say that. Like, obviously,
obviously, I'm still hearing it, but it's not a nice feeling, and I can't imagine. God forbid he didn't do it.
Yeah.
But even like, let's say he didn't. Like, I can imagine because I've been there.
Yeah.
It's not a nice feeling.
It's not a nice.
So that's why I'm gonna keep quiet on this one.
Okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna press it then. Yeah. But either way, if he did do it, then of course, he should be. The law should do what the law does. If he didn't, the law should still do what the law does and convict the woman, because I feel like that's where the loophole is. If bitches were being, and I use bitches because that's how I normally talk. I don't, mean disrespectful. But if they were being convicted for falsely accusing people of rape, they're not going to be doing that. If you could get 4 years because there are laws like that. Like, say for example, you call the police as a prank, you can go to prison for that.
It's crying wolf, isn't it?
Exactly. People will stop doing it, but it's a mystery to me as to why that's not.
I feel like it's a slippery slope there, because
it is, but you have to,
the only case I would agree,
Yeah.
if it's 100% provable that she lied.
Oh yeah.
In some cases,
that's the only case I'm talking about.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not talking about probable cause. If it's proved that she lied, yeah, but it'd be proved that she lied and she still gets
that's nuts.
away with it. So people think about it from their perspective. If you could do this, get some clout or whatever you want to get from it, or some money, whatever the fuck your aim is, and at the end, if it doesn't bang, it's like nothing happened. Anyways, you're gonna do it if you have that mindset. Anyways, if you're evil like that. But anyways, let me just quickly run through the rest of the stuff because we're running out of time real quick. Giggs has recently been photographed with Cool and Dre. And for all of you that don't know who Cool and Dre is, you should know who it is or who they are, sorry. And you should be ashamed of yourself as well. They have produced some of your biggest songs that you love so much. They worked with artists from Justin Bieber to fucking, I don't know, Kanye West. Yeah, Jay-Z. Anyways, so I'm anticipating the next Landlord album, because that last project, I'm not gonna lie, I was very disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, I was very, very disappointed. I came in here and shit on it, actually. I was gonna say I didn't do that, but I did it respectfully, because that's the Landlord. You know what I mean? Dave, congratulations to Dave for remaining #1 for 3 weeks in a row.
Wow.
The album's gone gold.
Big up Dave.
Big up Dave. That means it sold over 100,000
That album's 10 out of 10, by the way.
It was an amazing album.
10 out of 10.
It was an amazing album. It was an amazing album. Also as well, while we're on rappers, Billy Billions and Digga D are chefing it up in the kitchen. So they have a new cooking show. But plot twist, they have to cook like they're in jail. That's so progressive for black men, no?
Fucking Negro.
What the fuck? I saw that and I was like, what the fuck type of bullshit is this?
Whose idea was it? That's what I want to know.
Some white person who's the producer of the show. Like, do you know what would be great, guys? Do you remember when you were locked up?
Incarcerated,
Let
guys.
us know what that is like.
What if we do a show where you cook like you're in prison? It's fucking stupid. But hey, people say I'm a hater of things, so I'm not gonna hate. And hopefully, good luck to the Black Kings. They cooked pasta in a kettle.
That's the equivalent of when you see the videos of the white tourists going to Africa with a brand new bow and arrow and trying to
be like, guys,
shoot the Africans.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck
it's
are you
crazy,
doing, bro?
It's crazy. And lastly, on other news, the anti-vaxxers, all of you need to just relax. Like, I'm not for the vax either, not yet, because I don't, I need to wait and see how it develops, if people get cancer in the future and shit like that, before I decide to take it. But I just, don't run into the BBC building. Like, it's not going to do anything. The
Honestly, I don't know what was the point. What's the point of it?
Come on, guys. And all these niggas are adults, or all these people are adults, mostly white people. So I don't want to say anything.
Adults, they look like adults. Let's get it right.
Yeah, they're kids.
They look like adults.
Adults. Like, what are you doing? You literally took your day off work, because I know you got to work. Nigga, you got to work. You took your day off work. Took your day away from feeding your kids to go do that. Like, really? What we doing now? Like, I understand the conspiracy theories, and some of them make sense.
Yeah, think about your life.
Just like, you're doing too much now. But anyways, that's all I've got really in terms of news. Does anyone have anything else that they might want to express or feel and talk about? All the mental health, okay?
Summer Walker said, all you people that are vaccinated, stay the fuck away from her.
Okay, cool.
If you're a girl and you accuse someone of raping you and you know you're lying. You know what? Let me.
Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
And you know you're lying.
I've been accused of something similar, not rape.
Yeah.
Which is scary. And what I was accused of was not like as bad as rape at all. And that like shook me like, rah, this bitch has been lying like this and convincing people like
cap.
That yeah.
Yeah,
and I'm not talking about people that actually did get raped. We're not talking about them in the conversation.
That's a different story.
Conversation at all.
The false accusations
is
that's
crazy.
That's mad. That needs to stop because it hurts. It hurts men mentally.
Yeah.
And I tell you, it fucks up your confidence. I promise you.
It does.
It fucks you up in the head. I blew an opportunity with a girl I really liked because, so basically we was playing about in it, and I was tickling her, and then. She was jokingly screamed out. She jokingly screamed out rape, and this was after what just happened.
Yeah.
So
like, nah.
I was like, no, don't play about it like that. Like my heart was beating so fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a terrible thing.
Nah,
and I stopped talking to her.
It's a real thing, bro. No. I mean, I don't blame you.
Yeah, bro, it was.
That's PTSD, fam.
Yeah,
that's PTSD, bro. For that same reason, if especially a white girl was walking down the alleyway in the same exact time that I would let her go, wait for like 10-15 minutes at least before I go down that same alleyway. Yeah, I'm good. Like I'm not trying to I'm not trying to get tied up in nothing stupid. I'm good. But anyways, so now that we're at the end, we've got music that we're gonna play.
We need to do I Don't Know Who Needs to Hear This.
Oh yes, forgot. Do you have one? I don't have one. That's why I forgot.
A song.
So basically, we have a segment where we do I Don't Know Who Needs to Hear This, and then you say the statement. So like it's kind of like it could be a motivational speech. It could be like a little jingle that you have, like a take or like an advice, like keep grinding. Tomorrow is another new day.
I got one.
Okay, cool.
I can say it right now.
Yeah.
So you gotta say I don't need. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but someone told me, do what nobody else does, so you can have what nobody else has.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. We be having the best guests in the show. I swear to God. Shout out to my guy. I have to bleep his name out. I don't know why this nigga don't want me to.
He doesn't. He's very antisocial, but that's him anyway. Yeah. But
shout out to my guy.
Yeah, and it was crazy is that this was an Uber driver that told me this, and he was a black guy.
Fam, Uber drivers be dropping the best gems, no?
We was talking
the African ones, right?
Yeah. But this was in America, innit? So he was obviously African American. But this guy, like, when he told me that, it stuck with me ever since then, and I put it in my notes, and I live by it. I'm just like,
I was about to steal that from you.
You can go ahead, fam. Because he told that. Because I was like,
to have what nobody has.
Yeah, that hit me deep, and I was like, that went hard. That went hard.
But how about yours, Legacy?
Mine, if I'm recalling correctly, I'm gonna play this video.
Okay, right. It's about to be a long one for me today.
It's a video from Nipsey. I saw on Insta. I saved it a couple of weeks ago, but if it's not relevant in this context, please forgive me.
What you can get from life. And I think, I read something, I was like, that's not what it is. You're going to always be unfulfilled if you look at life like that. It's about knowing you're going to leave one day. And, when you leave, the only way you're going to be fulfilled is if you know you gave everything you had.
Really, though.
And you emptied yourself here. And you left it all here because it's temporary and you got a moment, Right. So I think that for me, it's like, I want to be in this thing until, I'm out of energy, till I don't have nothing left to contribute. This whole thing, we look at life like it's about.
That's real.
Yeah. So he's saying we look at life like what do we get out of it, but we should be looking at it as what do we put in?
Yeah.
And we should be putting everything we have every day.
That's why society's fucked up nowadays. Because now all people care about is what am I getting out of it, as opposed to like how can I contribute to this? How can I add value to this?
And I feel like a lot of people actually forget the concept that you only live once. Like it's literally YOLO out here. Like you really gotta live. You literally gotta seize the day, carpe diem, or something like that. So, like,
because once it's gone, it's gone.
Active, isn't it? Once it's gone, the day is gone, fam. Time doesn't wait for nobody.
Time is the most valuable resource in the world. Nothing else is more valuable.
But I think it's difficult to remember that every day, to be honest.
It's difficult to remember it every day.
You remember to look at Instagram every day, but you can't. You know,
that's what I was gonna say. Difficult. You have to be motivated.
Yeah,
you have to have an incentive.
But you shouldn't wait to be motivated, though. And I need to tell myself that if I'm a big hypocrite because I can give the best advice, but I won't apply it to myself.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And sometimes you might wake up and you're just not feeling it. You don't have the motivation, and
but I can go tell someone else.
So I understand. Yeah, I understand where he's coming from. Like, you know, it's always hard to remind yourself, but. As often as possible,
on that, there's a quote that I heard.
Yeah.
And it's treat yourself like you're someone you have to take care of. So it's like it's somebody else that you're taking care of. So how you say you give advice, that advice, do it to yourself like you're giving it to someone else.
Yeah.
And act on it.
Yeah, 100.
That's fam. You lot drop so much gems. I don't even need to add because I can't think of one. I don't have one. My brain's tired. I can't. But. So now we're gonna play our flamies. Do you want to start first, Legacy?
Yeah, I'll go first because I got my.
I'm still thinking about the WizKid song, stuck in my
Yeah,
head.
that song is called Essence.
Yeah, I'm adding that to the playlist.
Yeah,
still.
that song is hard. The original is good as well, so you don't have to listen to Justin Bieber one.
The Justin Bieber one was good.
Yeah,
I didn't even know. That was a remix.
Yeah. So there's the original album, and the original already went viral and done numbers.
Maybe that's why I heard it because I was like, I didn't remember.
Definitely would have heard it somewhere.
Probably. Yeah. Okay, seen these.
Yeah, now WizKid, fam. WizKid is doing bits, fam. Like.
All right. My flamey today is from Post Malone, and this is an album he dropped 2 years ago now. This is from Hollywood's Bleeding. And this is Enemies featuring The Baby.
Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Used to have friends, now I got enemies.
I thought it was canceled.
Enemies, yeah, so sad.
I thought it was canceled.
I said I would never get this far. Think that we don't see who you are. Left into the bank like ha. I said I'm just talking too much blah, blah, blah. So where did y'all go? Now when shit broke, couldn't even buy smokes. Now your mama needs tickets to my stadium show. She love it when she hear me on the radio. I know it's hard to swallow your pride. Sorry that you can't get over me. Now you're out my life, I'm so relieved. I used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Money tend to show all the tendencies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. Sometimes, every time they let me go. Sometimes,
really
every time they let me go.
Post Malone style. This really is Post Malone style. Goddamn, Tory Lanez took that shit.
Yeah,
I told great work with
First my enemy. Let's go. I need better energy. When I told you fuck it, you thought I was playing, huh? Yeah. But I made this shit litter. She wanted to buy, but I told her fuck that. She look at me like she surprised, packing the post. And I'm on my lawn. The box at the door, they go for 35. I tried to put on for my partners, they turning to enemies right before a nigga eye. If you reach for a shake, I'm a whole lot of fish. Give a nigga a quarter pound without the fry. I just went double platinum with no features just to show a nigga I don't really need. Pass a man a plate and he can make a shake. It's guaranteed he probably bite the hand to feed him. And I know you think that I ain't see it. And I know your bitch ain't got a car, don't make me go and buy your bitch a little free. Fuck on the camera, we can call it even. Friends are like the autumn, every year they leave it. And I'ma rake them in the bag, throw them in the bag. Tie them bitches up and leave it. Cause most of these niggas are deceiving and nah.
So even when it's recognized, yeah, exactly, it stands out. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Because the baby is talking about shit. Like, he actually has context in his lyrics. Like, unless when he thinks it's fun.
Sometimes, every time they let me down. Sometimes, every time they let me down. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. It's too late to turn this shit around. Only held me down when you wanted me to drown. It's too late to turn this shit around. So don't try and tell me that you have me falling down
when you wanted me to drown.
Used to have friends, now I got enemies.
Wow.
Used to keep them close,
What
now they
the
dead to me.
fuck kind of life this nigga
Money
living?
tend to show all the tendencies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. Sometimes, every time they let me go. Sometimes.
Alright, that was Post Malone featuring The Baby, Enemies.
God damn. That was fucking hard. And now, we move on Our guest has came in here. He's respected the podcast etiquette, and he's come today with a song of his,
of course,
that he would like to play.
Of course.
And would you like to introduce the song?
This is Solid by Young Thug Gunna featuring Drake, Slang Language 2. Oof.
Hey, slip, slide, tryna provide for me.
What? For me? Drake is rude.
For me?
For me?
Find me somewhere out in London, you know that's the hideaway. I need just some more support from you right away.
No, this is not the version. No.
Since I've been making donations to you like United Way. Stories you told me about him, I can see that it's night and day. Walking from here to my bedroom and feel like it's miles away. Too many rooms.
Wait, we starting that again.
And I'm still hard body, I don't feel
we really now.
One day, on this podcast,
yeah,
we're gonna come on here and dissect some Drake bars, because niggas don't listen to Drake how they should.
Yeah.
This nigga, the way he speaks.
See that bar that you explained to me? If you didn't explain that, I would have never got that. Or it would have taken me like 5 years, and I'd be like,
yeah, that's why I like
to
Drake.
like What a Time Be Alive. Like he's got some bars
Yeah.
that you need to dissect.
Bam.
You just have to listen.
Yeah. Drake is a wordsmith.
Hey, slip, slide, tryna provide for me.
For me? Even the way he says it.
For
Do
me?
you know how much I got in the bank for me?
Find me somewhere out in London, you know that's the hideaway. I need some head and some more support from you right away. Since I've been making donations to you like United Way, you know I do. Stories you told me about him, I can see that it's night and day. You told me the truth. Walking from here to my bedroom and feel like it's miles away. Too many rooms. And I'm still hard body, I don't feel nobody. And I'm wheels, I'm riding on my friendship. Solid, I get big deposits on my whips, exotic. Revving the engine, well, city dependent. I gotta finish it, I want opinions, she wanted things, She want a ring or some sort of arrangement, Something that's dangerous, I wanna change it, I wanna claim it, I want it painted, She quick to say no cause she know she a diamond, She getting quiet, she on the diet, she want a massage, Tryna get intimate, bank account never diminishing, Niggas are changing their images, Niggas act hard but they innocent, Hop in the tank and move militant, yeah. Find me somewhere out in London, you know that's the hideaway. I need some head and some more support from you right away. Since I've been making donations to you like United Way. Stories you told me about him, I can see that it's night and day.
I've been making
Walking from here to my bedroom and feel like it's miles away. Too many rooms.
Come on.
And I'm still hard body, I don't feel nobody. And I'm wheels, I'm riding on my friendship. Solid, I get big deposits on my whips, exotic. Trunk on the engine, I'm on a mission. The Bronco 250, I'm out your division. I got him excited, know it's been a little minute, I left her delighted. Made her love off a chrome, you sucker despite it, the touch is the Midas. She say fuck me and calm, I just do it like lover but Nike. Ordered a jet for you and your friends, trophy you running that big body Benz. Got a little bit that came up from nothing, we shopping in London and doing it big. Man, they private but we out in public, I know we the topic for you and your kids. Life Monopoly gon' broke, not an option, if they could've stopped it, they would've been dead, they would've been dead. She could be the wig. Don't play with my head, you test my emotions. Don't be testing my phone every day, I'ma leave it on red. Don't digging and stroking. My new bitch pussy wet like an ocean, I need a new spread. That solid one chosen. You gon' wanna stay focused, I can't let them put me on edge.
Can't put me on edge. I just bust on my wrist and this rose gold and it's an edge. I just put pointers on feds. I just counted to me and all cash and got hit from the feds. Yeah, I just told them if we played, then we stop in the growth for they dreads. I just had to put the pyramid push that I'm never gon' drive them to shit. Build a panoramic goals. We got foes and deuces toast. On the big dog of my coast. Like romantics with the scopes. Ain't telling this bitch my goals. Had a living at the Montreux. I'm a peep but a player, not pole. Yeah, I been thinking about selling my soul. Take me out the country and drop me in apartments. You won't see me cry. I just put macaroni cheese in my pocket, it came with the size. I just put 20 mil inside an extra, I don't give a fuck about your life. You had a buzz, but that shit was too little, I promise you never was hot.
Genevieve is fucking hard.
Too hard, man.
God damn. And that was Solid featuring Drake. YSL, Young Stone Alive. Young Thug and Gunna. Basically. That man there. And now we move on to my Flaming. That was hard. That was a good song, by the way. Thanks for the suggestion.
No.
I found out about this new artist. Well, she's not new, but she's new to me because I only just found out about her. Called Genevieve. And at first I was like, how dare you name yourself Genevieve? There's only one Genevieve, and that's that Nigerian actor. Tell me you guys know.
No.
Hakeem, do you know about Genevieve? The actor, the Nigerian actress.
You're gonna have to give me a description.
Probably a picture of you. Okay,
I do
you guys
pictures.
are from
I do.
different.
Yeah, I do.
If,
I've probably seen her.
If you don't know, you've definitely seen her. But if you don't know her by just her name, then you didn't grow up around the time when she was like popping. She was like the most famous actor ever in Nigeria. Like around that time, you say Genevieve, everyone knows who you're talking about. That's crazy. But anyways, her name is Genevieve. This artist, her name is Genevieve, and this song is called Resume. And this girl's voice is fucking beautiful. I just want to find her and hopefully... Actually, let me not say that because I'm not sure how old she is. No, then what you have to like take back the comment like, hold on.
Oh!
Yeah, you know who she is, right? Yeah, you know who she is. Come on, you've definitely seen her.
Yeah.
Come on. See? She's the most famous Nigerian actor ever, like in history.
I know exactly who that is.
Yeah.
She was in bad
movies. She was in bad movies.
Yeah, there's no way.
And she's got a movie. She's got actually more than one movie on Netflix.
Yeah. She was the African girl in every Nollywood.
Every movie, fam.
Yeah, she got hella movies.
I used to get her mixed up with Tiwa Savage.
Whoa.
I just so needed. Left my heart open for reading. You take off without knowing. It just wasn't us parting. I feel between the seasons. You left me without leaving. Took a line, yeah, I'm stalling. I never finished grieving.
See what I'm saying? Why did you find out?
You've been falling. Someone else is someone. I wanna talk to you, but there's no more to say. I try to hide it, but it follows every day. No matter what I do, I'm on your resume. I'm on your resume. I wanna talk to you, but there's no more to say. I try to hide it, but it follows every day. No matter what I do, I'm on your resume.
She reminds me of yesterday.
We had such plans, they were so blue. Nobody didn't know. All this in my head. He thought yes, but all I did was say no. You're not gonna see me in no angry pose. I'm always rep Southside, baby. I'm not down the block anymore. I'm broke. This might be my last reminisce, but I'm just so needed. But my heart is so defeated. I feel
Look at this guy stretching his eyes.
Now he's on
What's
camera.
wrong with you? Is it? Like you can't stretch your eyes like a...
without meaning. Yeah, I've fallen. It's still hard to believe it. I know why you've been falling for someone else's someone. I wanna talk to you, but there's no more to say. I try to hide it, but it follows every day. No matter what I do, I'm on your resume. I'm on your resume.
And that was Genevieve Resume. Sounds so lovely, so smooth, so sensual. Shout out to Genevieve, New York artist. I had no idea about her until like Friday, but she's fucking talented. Anyways, let's wrap this up because we spent way too much time in here. What are we saying? The internet is not your fucking therapist.
It's not your friend.
It's not your friend. It's not
the
your
internet is not
therapist.
real. Instagram is not real. Snapchat's not real. Twitter's not real.
It's not. It's not. It's a facade.
Girls with a 9 to 5 are still winning, G. Don't let this social media sit for you. Quoting J. Cole, by the way, if you didn't know.
And them girls that are on Instagram living the most amazing life in their real life is very, very sad.
Don't let that social media shit fool you.
And guys as well.
And guys.
All them men are not making that money. They're scamming, and then eventually they're gonna be in jail.
Yeah, stop that scamming shit.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's not real money. It's real money, but it's not real money. You know.
It's not for you.
You didn't work for that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're out here flaunting it and doing all that shit, then I don't know what to tell you, G.
Yeah. Anyways, he's not gonna buy you a Birkin for free. He's expecting you to give him some head for that. She's not cheating on her boyfriend only to make you her new boyfriend. That's not happening, G. She's gonna cheat on you too if you get into a relationship with her. That bitch is nasty. She wants to be objectified, but she don't want to be harassed. So please don't harass her. He wanna have his ego stroked, but he don't want to get finessed. So don't do that. And pass it on to my nigga.
Stop texting your ex.
Definitely stop doing that.
What was that one? You don't know her till you lived with her.
Yeah. That's wild. Yeah, that's true. That's wild true.
She calls you daddy because she doesn't have one.
Wow.
She do.
That's gonna hit home for a lot of people. That's gonna hit.
She do.
Your best friend will 100% fuck your man.
Yeah.
True. Aye, stop being a cockblock just because you're biased, I beg.
Yeah. Fam, we need to add that on onto the Podfellas commandment.
And
stop being a clock block.
And if you go to a club with a bunch of girls, yeah, please stop dancing in your own circles, I beg. It's really jarring.
Oh yeah, did they do that in America? Is that the same in America?
I haven't been to a club in America yet.
Sure, no, you haven't been to
Not yet.
You live in Houston.
But it's 21, isn't it? You have to be 21. Oh, yeah. You have to be 21.
But you're 21. No, you're
I'm
still
20, yeah. So next year, around March time, I'll be able to go in.
That's peak. Fam, if I'm living in Houston, do you know how many bad bitches...
Fam, but the amount of BBLs
I might have
out
to
there,
save some strippers. The amount of what?
The amount of BBLs out there, G.
That's true. It's wild as well. I'm not
for that.
I'm not Botox, them lips there. Don't get me wrong, some of them are natural, innit? But
yeah, obviously I'll go for the natural ones. But America always have a select flavor.
A wide variety.
A wide
Yes,
variety.
yes, sir.
Yes. Great
Girls
country.
that roll in threes will never be for me. That's facts. That is a dangerous spell.
Very dangerous.
And the last one is, man them. Don't find insecure girls and build them up. Find confident girls and break them down.
Wow.
Amen.
Wow.
Now niggas spitting. Shout out to Future Vandross.
I love to say shout out to Future Hendrix.
Future Hendrix. Shout out. You'll be very proud right now.
Wow.
I'm very, very proud of you, my guy.
Oh, and one last thing, man them, and this is a serious one, yeah. If there are any red flags in a girl, please take it.
Yeah, just walk away.
And just walk away from it, please. Yeah. Any red flags. Red flags that will get you in trouble. Because it will get you in trouble, trust me.
Yeah.
100%.
And by the time you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done it, it's too late.
It's too late, G.
It's too late, bro.
You're already in prison, eating noodles out of a cup. You know what I mean? So,
gets bad.
That's wild. But anyways, has anyone else got any more?
Nah, I think I'm done. But actually, no, one more thing. In case any of you forgot, do what nobody else does so you can have what nobody else has. Yes. Remember that. Live by it. That's all I got to say. Thank you for having me, lot.
Perfect. No, it was actually it was fun.
Yeah, it was very. Yeah, it was very.
It's probably the best episode so far, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
don't tell
though. Yeah, actually, don't tell me. Yeah, his was fun too. Shout out to my guy. We should stop saying his name because he doesn't want his government name out there. Like that.
Call him D, innit? Call him D.
D,
shout out to D. That's not that bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's just I don't know how I feel about calling another man D.
Oh,
come on.
Why you always got to
you're auditioning for Robin.
Oh.
Nigga, we're about to close the podcast off. Like, stop shooting. Stop shooting. Jesus Christ. Anyways, guys, Lord Portington hereby closes such affairs. Bye-bye.